be.
I didn't go live.
Oh, you didn't go live.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you would do that, you fucking asshole.
We did
well,
play the entire
yeah,
intro.
it did play and it did not, but I don't know. The Devils and Rangers may have had some good Game 7s in the past. I mean, may have in the past. We might continue that legacy today. For all the marbles at New York Rangers Stadium East, also known as Prudential Center in
The
Newark,
Rock
New Jersey.
is what they call it. That's the nickname, is The Rock. And we are going to have ourselves a game tonight.
Hopefully the ice is better than MSG.
Yeah. What happened to the Boston Bruins, everyone?
Let me put it this way. When this man is at a loss for words, you know you fucked up.
On him. Verhaeghe wins the series for Florida. And this joyride ends in a Hindenburg-like ending.
Yeah, he's at a loss for words. He's already like 3 scotches deep. It's like, fuck this team. He had a couple drinks after that Montour goal. It's like, son of a bitch. Like, they had 5 or 6 times to win that series. Oh, the goddamn humanity.
They were up 4-3 with a minute left. Florida
They were up multiple times.
Pulled.
Game 5, that breakaway by Marchand. Mm-hmm. Overtime, they were dominating. Game 6, they were up a couple times in that game. Mm-hmm. And then Game 7, they had that big goal by Pasta. And they were up with a minute left.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they gave up an empty, the other opposing goalie was pulled. Like, all they had to do was gain possession and shoot it down the ice, and they never got it. Like, I think that goal came off of a zone face-off.
Well, it came off a zone face-off, and he did it from the opposing face-off circle. Brendan Montour. Yeah. It felt like it's like Swayman didn't really have full positioning, but his defense was really passive. Like, if you watched Boston in that series, they were really sloppy. Like, they were either really jittery or they were trying to be way too fine. Like, they were missing a lot of passes. They were passing up on a lot of shots. A bunch of turnovers and giveaways. Like, it didn't feel like they were in peak form at all. And I know that Florida had a really good game plan. I know Matthew Tkachuk is a fucking monster. Mm-hmm. But this is up there with the 2019 Tampa Bay Lightning as one of the biggest jokes in NHL history.
Oh, for sure. That shit was fucked up. That was a rough choke. Greatest regular season ever.
And they don't even win a series.
Yeah. It was.
They had a 3-1 series lead.
Tristan says, my LA Dodgers of hockey were never going to win it all. Didn't know when they were going to blow it going in, but after Game 6, it was over. Boston, the duality of sport. No,
don't worry,
it was
Tristan.
Over.
I mean, you won in 2011, but I'm more and more under the argument that Vancouver just out-choked them.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at their history the past 15 years, and I really kind of looked into it after like this choke, I'm like, they're one of the biggest chokers in hockey. The reverse sweep against Philly, Scotty Walker, 17 seconds. Gloria by St. Louis against Ottawa in overtime. The Islanders and Canes the last couple of years. The Bubbles against Tampa Bay. I'm like, this is nearly every year with this team.
Weren't they up 3-2 on the Blues too? And then they got like Game 7 at home.
I think so.
Yeah, and they lost Game 7 at home too. It was brutal.
They laid an egg.
Yeah. Jared Froman, here's a joke. What do Boston and Rome have in common? They both have ruins.
The Boston Ruins, baby.
Yep. C. Reynolds, Buck Foston, Jack Edwards, eat that crow. Richard Lee, thoughts on the new Flames coach?
Did they hire a new coach? I know Daryl Sutter got fired, which is hilarious because Brad Treliving left because apparently he couldn't do anything about Daryl Sutter. He just said fuck it and left. And now apparently the players have complained so much and the fans have so much backlash that Daryl Sutter just got canned and they extended him for 2 years. They're paying him $4 million to do nothing.
Sutter is good when he has the players that he needs, and Calgary.
Sutter was good a decade ago. He was good a
Yeah.
decade ago. It's not 2012 anymore. His tactics
Right.
don't work.
Yeah, and he's not obviously not a great communicator. He's a strategy.
He's a strategist and like a hard-nosed, like hardline guy. He's not a
Yeah.
guy who's gonna really relate to players and really get them dialed in on what they want.
Yeah. And he knows how to juggle lines, but man, like I don't know if he connects in the modern game.
And the problem is,
Uh-huh.
like, he has situations like Jonathan Huberdeau on the right wing for long periods of time. And Huberdeau had a really bad year compared to his standards. He went from like a 100-point season to like a 55-point season, which
Yeah.
is terrible for Huberdeau. And
Yeah,
then
he was a
Milan
stud.
Lucic in the top 6. And then remember that final shootout against Nashville, playoff implications on the line. They had to win or die. Their third shootout like participant was Nick Ritchie. And they had Tyler Toffoli on the bench. And I'm just sitting there
Yeah,
like, what the
Wong-
hell are you doing, man?
Kevin Wong says, "I don't mind today. Game 7 goes to multiple OT." Hey,
No,
I don't.
I honestly, I don't want to go to multiple overtime. I want to go to the gym. Jesus Christ. I wasn't
mean-
able to go last night because the Bruins lost. I'm like, fuck. Well, I got a ship post.
Yep, got a shit post. I mean, as a Rangers fan, you don't really care as long as the outcome is the Rangers winning. But
Well, it's you're gonna have a heart attack. That's what it's really gonna be.
yeah, I mean, I'm already feeling the jitters. This is big. This is big.
Oh, the
Rye
Blues
guy
were up 3-2.
12-18. Oh yeah. I think the Blues had a 3-2 lead
Yeah.
and lost.
They were
game
up 3. The Bruins were up 3-2 on Montreal.
But- Yeah, but I remember that game 7 though. The Bruins had like golden opportunities. They missed like
yeah, they missed a couple
shots
in the first
right
period.
in front of the net, and then St. Louis
I said
scored
St.
on
Louis
2
scored a couple.
fluke. I wouldn't
and
say
it just-
flukes, but
It wasn't
I think
flukes. It
Ryan
was just
O'Reilly-
screens. And then
Yeah,
Marchand had
yeah.
like a terrible change.
Oh, what do you think about Bergeron? Like Bergeron's
I
probably
think he
done,
retires.
huh?
It was a big rumor last year. I mean, I think this is the end of the road for Bergeron, and that's the worst part because that was probably your last hurrah with this old core. Bergeron's probably retiring. Who knows what happens with Krejci? Does he go back to Europe? How much does Marchand have left in the tank? Like he was struggling a good bit, especially in Game 7. I mean, thank God he re-signed Pasta because if he was gone, you're fucked. But I don't know what you do from here because, quite frankly, you knew that Linus Ullmark was injured. I mean, it was quite obvious he was not the same. If he was that bad, why did you play him in games 5 and 6? Why didn't you pull him for Swayman? Because if it comes out that like Montgomery was deliberate in starting him, he should be fired. I don't care if he's a Jack Adams Coach of the Year award. That was negligence. You cost your team, and it was just a bad, just tactical decision either way. And there were a bunch of other weird decisions too. Like I know Boston fans were saying like he put in Connor Clifton instead of Matt Grzelcyk, you know, Trent Frederick being scratched for Nick Foligno. Like he brought in veterans and he was just very stubborn. He didn't go to what he did best. Remember, Boston had that rotation at the year. Linus Ullmark and Jeremy Swayman. And Swayman only played game 7. He was honestly kind of weak. He left some softies.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe what Montgomery was thinking was, you know, Ullmark hampered is still better than Swayman healthy. Because Ullmark, up until the playoffs, was playing his like Vezina level goaltending.
Oh, he is the
And-
Vezina winner, man.
Right. And then all of a sudden he gets, you know, maybe he was just hiding how hurt he was.
I mean, his lateral movement was just
it
not
was
the same.
bad.
You saw it big time in
and-
Game 6.
Yeah, the thing was he looked good in the first 4 games. Like he didn't look bad at all. That's how they got that 3-1 lead. And maybe he tweaked something. Maybe he popped something or could not handle whatever. He was not 100%. But it just makes you wonder if they were thinking that Swayman healthy was not as good as Ullmark hurt.
Swayman
And
had
Swayman didn't-
a .92 save percentage
Yeah, but did he have a good game last night? I mean, he gave up a goal.
because he was cold.
Yeah, well,
Swayman would have done better in Game 6 than Linus Ullmark did. And then we're not talking about this. We're talking about another Boston-Toronto rematch.
yeah, well, shoot. Hey, dude, Boston was 60 seconds away from a Toronto Boston. matchup.
They were a Brad Marchand breakaway in Game 5 away from it.
Yeah. So it just it like you said, those are fireable decisions. but when you pull the wrong lever, you kind of mess up. It's not. Oh, look at Messier's in the.
Yeah, it's
in
both
the
of
Ric
them.
Flair.
It's
Yep.
the Ric Flair versus the Hulk Hogan.
No context hockey. Mr. Yeah, so if the Devils win, will there be no more Dumpster Fire Stanley Cup streams, or will you guys continue? Ooh, we might have to do like finals or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tyler Reddy, why do the Bruins have to do this to me every year again and again and again? Rivals to the 2007 Pats.
No,
Hey,
I
if you're a
disagree
Pat
with that
fan-
argument. I disagree with that argument because everyone talks about the 2001 Mariners, the 2007 Patriots, and the 2016 Warriors. Like, they're the same thing. Absolutely not. Because those three teams won series. They did not get embarrassed royally by teams that were significantly inferior than them on paper. This is like the 2007 Patriots losing to an 8th seed Texans that were 8-8. This
mean,
is
they
like the
lost to the
Mariners
Giants.
losing to the White Sox, for example.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they lost in the Super Bowl, though. And
Yeah,
then the
that's
Warriors, it'd be like them losing to the Utah Jazz or the New Orleans Pelicans.
Or the Bucks losing to the Miami Heat.
Yeah, that too.
Could have been like
Has
that.
Budenholzer been fired yet?
He just won a championship. How do you fire the guy after he won a championship?
Because he's the Mike
Like,
McCarthy of
he brought-
basketball. That's what's
He
really turned
brought
down
a championship to Milwaukee.
because of Giannis.
server.
It was Giannis and a KD 3-pointer that was on the line. If he was an inch back, Brooklyn advances.
Yeah, Giannis was a little banged up against the Heat.
He
though,
was.
You know.
But it wasn't just him. It's like you have an end situation. Jimmy Butler is a man possessed. Why aren't you calling a timeout?
I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to that series. I've been watching the Knicks and the Heat though. So
Knicks kind of laid a tire or blew a tire there for a second. It's early though.
they laid a tire and they blew an egg.
Oh, they blew more than X. Beast of Metal 1989. I have some choice thoughts on the Lost in Ruins. Recycled joke alert, see 2022 Leafs. But in celebration of Unearth's upcoming album, I'm analyzing every series with shoehorned song lyrics. And David Croncy with the half Jeebus bomb. I got a hail to Jeebus. Hallelujah.
Half Jeebus.
Hi, you tree loved your Boston video today and your tribute to the episode from Batman TSA Riddler's Reform. Your rant at the end mirrored Riddler's in Arkham when Batman refused to tell him how he escaped the death trap. That's what I was going for. Because I don't get how they keep doing it.
Yeah. How? How do they do it? How?
I don't know.
All right,
Beast of
read
Metal.
this Beastie before puck
Winnipeg.
drop.
Down on your knees, we bow to hatred. Down on our knees, we fade away. We tried and failed. Now Rome burns again. Akira Schmid back in net for the New Jersey Devils. There was some rumor that Vanacek was the first out, that he was going to be the starter, but we have opening face-off underway. The Rangers and Devils, mano y mano. And the Devils are going to win the face-off first and foremost. Zibanejad with a big steal, a quick 2-on-1 fake for Zibanejad. Tries for the fake pass. Good stick check by John Marino. And that's going to get it out of there quickly. Marino's going to grab it. Now saucer pass over to Brian Graves. Graves takes it back, flips it back behind his own net over to Marino. Heavy forechecking by the Rangers, but they can't get it out of a hot kitchen. Devils now with Jesper Bratt. Moves near side behind his own net. Tries to get it to Heischier. Can't bag. Quick slap shot off. It's going to be shot high by Graves. It'll go right back to Marino. Taken back by Fox behind his own blue line. Bit of a scrum. Goes to Tatar. But now it's going to be chased by Heischier and Lindgren. Heischier comes up with it. Heischier moves it back towards behind the own net over to Tomas Tatar. Tatar waits. Moves back. Throws it over to Hamilton. Hamilton, quick wrist shot. Tries for the deflection. Can't get it. Goes over to Timo Meyer. Back to Jack Hughes, who's been a thorn in the Devil's side all year, but he can't get the pass off.
He's been
Taken back to
thorn his whole
Tarasenko.
career.
It's going to be a long career, too, so be careful.
Yeah.
Quick dump in by the Devils. Now they regain possession. Eric Halla tries to take it back in his own zone. Can't get there. Now it's back to Jack Hughes at the blue line. Skating short side. Moves it over to Hamilton at the near point. Tries to get the deflection. Can't get it. Shoots high. Back to Siegenthaler. Dumps it in. Goes over to Trouba, though, who intercepts the pass. Flips it back over to Keandre Miller, who you hope has a good game. He's been a little quiet, but time will tell there. Flip pass over, intercepted by Andre Palat. Quickly back, intercepted by Panarin, but it Devils behind there, prevents the breakaway. Palat's going to take it back. Still waits. Devils reset. 18:20 left in the first period of play. And there's going to be a lot of action going on right now. Dumps in the zone.
There's a
Going to be taken by
clapper right
Severson.
there.
Tries to get it intercepted by Kane. Back to Trocheck. Tries to get it to Truba, but he's going to have to skate up to the end boards to try and grab it. Gets it back over to the Rangers. Back over to Patrick Kane. Kane waits for support. Can't get there. Going to be checked off by Meyer. Meyer holds, dumps it into the zone, but Schneider's going to keep it in the zone. Back to Kane. Nobody there for the front. Tries to be picked off by Mikkola. Does. And it goes over to Lafreniere. Dumps it back over to the zone. Back to Kane, far side. Back to the blue line. Dumps it into the zone. Going to be taken by Lafreniere. Cycling action by the Rangers, but they can't control it. It's intercepted and cleared out of the zone. Patrick Kane recovers in his own zone. Dumps it with a long saucer pass to Mikkola. Quick shot off. It's easily just swept aside by Akira Schmid. It's going to be taken out of the zone.
He looked a little unsure right there. Schmid did. Looked like he wanted to catch it. The offside is going to get called here. Frenetic game to start right now, end to end. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a penalty.
Looks like it's going to be on the Devils. It's going to be
the Devils.
on Nathan
on the
Bastian.
power play. Here we go.
And these are the only times you've really gotten action has been on the power play.
When is this? Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's interference. That's a borderline sleuth.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
He's lucky that was a knee on knee, or else that's a 5-minute major.
Here we go.
Oh, it's
Rangers
an
on the
ankle,
power
man.
play. Probably gonna have first unit out. That would be Zibanejad,
Oh yeah, your big boys:
Tarasenko,
Zibanejad, Tarasenko, looks like-
Kreider,
oh yeah, Kreider.
Fox, and Panarin.
Yep,
Now,
Fox has it at the point.
They've changed it up so wwhere Zibanejad.
Tarasenko's now on the first line
Yeah.
because he used to be on second power play for a bit. Looks like they
they want
moved Kane and Tarasenko because Kane's been relatively quiet.
Yeah,
want
they want
that heavy shot.
Zibanejad in the circle is where they want.
Oh, of course, they want him in the big zone.
Ovechkin. Yeah.
But here comes Nico Hischier and the
Oh,
own
just
point.
gets right
Tries to get
around
past Fox
Adam
and nobody's
Fox.
there. Backhand by
Come on.
Hischier, saved by Shesty. Easy shot. Ugly
now a
situation. Minute
penalty
28, now
for
there's a
interference.
penalty. It's going to be a hold. It is a hold, and that is a great play by Nico Hischier. That's why he's the #1 pick. Adam Fox to the box. 4-on-4 power play. Nico Hischier is probably one of the more
Lofty.
underrated players in the league. The only reason why he
Lofty.
doesn't is because he puts up big points. He is one of the best two-way players in the league. I mean, that is all Hischier.
I don't. Yeah. Fox
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
hold him.
he's holding the jersey. I mean,
Yeah.
that they're gonna call that every time.
How do you let him just get around you, Fox? Like that's shitty defense right there. Shitty power play. Let him set up. Here we go. 4-on-4, wide open hockey.
It is what it is. It's going to be taken by the Devils.
Devils
Intercepted
are
back
starting
over
to
to Hughes.
pressure
Can't
with just
control
two
it. Goes back
guys.
to Hughes. Hughes has it. Back in his own zone. Flips it back. Backhander. Saved by Shesty. Rebound to the Rangers zone. Taken by Kreider. Gets it back. Dumps into the zone. Over to the Devils zone. Dumped in. Truba will have to recover. A minute left on the 4-on-4. Jack Hughes to the bench. Going to be taken by the Rangers over to Zibanejad. Zibanejad with speed down the blue line. Taken back, dumped into the zone. But he's going to easily just clear for a line change. And John Marino is going to have it over to Severson. Severson waits. Oh, it's over to John Marino. Still waiting by the Devils' blue line. 16 minutes left in the first period. Bit of action going on. Now they're going to try and reset their formations. Goes over to Tomas
flubbed
Tatar.
it.
Back off, and now they flubbed it, and they're going to have to reset. Eric Hall is still waiting. And now you're just burning time waiting for the power play. I feel like that's all
Yeah,
you're
they're
doing
gonna
right
get
now.
like a 30-second power play here.
Yeah. I don't know why you're doing that, but it is what it is. While we're waiting, the adjoining dead. If you were allowed to cheer for your favorite sports teams anymore, they got Thanos snapped. Which teams would you root for? Ooh, probably the Sharks.
In hockey, that's tough.
Yep.
It'd have to be like I probably like the Calgary Flames or something. I'd like a Canadian
Flames?
team. Yeah,
True.
yeah.
And now the power
Flames
play's
just has the
underway,
coolest
and
name.
it's going to be the Rangers dumping into the zone. 20 seconds left in the power
If it were
play.
baseball, I'd probably become a Padres fan.
Ooh,
I
Padres.
don't know why.
Okay.
Just
I feel
like
like I'd be a
their-
Rays fan. I like the way they build things.
yeah, but they play in the Trop, you know.
Yeah,
Like, I'm just
true.
thinking of it as like, all right, if I'm a diehard Padres fan, like I'm gonna go to San Diego and watch Padres games. You know.
And by the way, penalty has been cleared by the Rangers. Full strength, 5-on-5, both sides.
If it's football. I don't know.
I forgot to mention Baron von Noob, high from Amsterdam. The Bruins game was pure. That whole series was pure, brother. That's all I'd say there. The memes were glorious. This is like meme bonanza. It's beautiful. Yeah. Devils have 3 shots to the Rangers, 1, but they do have a power play or an abridged power play. Both have an abridged power play. Philip Hedl comes out now with the kid line over to Capo. Caco can't control the pass. Taken back by the Devils is going to be going to Andre Palat. He dumps it in the zone. Grabbed by Adam Fox in his own zone. Back to Keandre Miller, holding back with 14:08 left in the first period. And there's a sad Avs fan in the chat. Hi, King Rich.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the Avs blowing it.
The best thing to the Avs is the Bruins blew it beforehand. And it's like, this is just like a 2 because, the Avs were injured to crap. Yeah. They lost Nichushkin on a really shady situation. No Cogliano, no Burr. Right. They lost a lot of...
Yeah, Cogliano got
they lost their captain. Landeskog wasn't out for the whole year. Yeah. And now it looks like there's going to be a... Oh, that's an offside.
Another penalty?
No, it's offsides. Oh. It's offsides. I thought it was a penalty too, but I didn't see the line. Going to be taken by Jesper Bratt. Tries to get it in the zone. Gets past a couple Rangers defenders. Gets past another Rangers defender, but can't get past him. Gets back by intercepted by the Rangers. Trocheck tries to grab it now. Zeeming towards the zone, but it's going to be going calmly to the double zone over to Siegenthaler. Back to Dougie Hamilton. Hamilton takes the fuck. It's going to be taken back by the Devils. Tomas Tatar has it in his own zone. Moves it back to the point. Over to Siegenthaler. Shot blocked off. It's going to be taken by the Devils. Holds it in the zone, though. Over to Hamilton. Tries for the redirect. And a save by Hischier. And Shesty with the save on the deflection by Hischier. Intercepted again on a bad pass by Patrick Kane. Hischier back in the zone. Over to Bratt. Can't control the shot. Flubs it. Back to the point. Over to Siegenthaler. Waits back to Hamilton. Far point. Quick shot off. Shot high. And it's going to roll back calmly to the Devil zone. Full line change. Whew. Rangers were a little sloppy there, man. They got lucky.
Yeah. Bad clear.
Devils know they have to score quick because the Rangers will come with haste.
And then if the Devils score, they're going to play back the whole time.
Of course. That's what they do.
I could see the Devils sitting on a 1-0.
Tries for the one-on-one. Jimmy Vesey tries to beat out Severson. Does, but it goes back to the end boards. Vesey tries to get it back. Fourth line, showing energy. Back to Kevin Ball. Ball moves it back to Mercer, who dumps it in the zone. Going to be taken by the Devils. Here's a 2-on-1 opportunity for Timo Meier. Meier, wrist shot, saved by Shesty on the pad. And the rebound can't get there in time. It clears the zone. Big save by Shesty in the big going. Shesty's going to play...
Oh, the Rangers, when they got a 2-on-1, didn't even get a shot off.
Of course.
The Devils, when they got theirs, got a golden opportunity, rebound chance.
Jack Hughes
is already back on the ice.
Still playing on man possessed. Siegenthaler moves back into the zone, pinches up. Back over to Eric Holla, far side. Waits back, tries to get back to Siegenthaler, can't get there. Scrum behind the boards, goes over to the Rangers side. Backs over towards the Rangers side, pinballs. Jack Hughes is going to come up with it. Tries to get it to a double, can't get there. Goes back to the point, intercepted by Andre Palat. Palat with Hughes to his side. Tries to get it behind the end boards, can't get there. Taken by Nico Mikkola. Goes over to Andre Palat again. Back to the point. Hamilton, quick wrist shot, blocked off, shot wide. Back to Hughes at the point. Still continuing. Waits for it, dumps it into the zone, and Kakko's going to clear it. Devils regain possession at their own blue line. Moves it back to the point, over to Hughes, still waiting. Full line change for the Devils back at the side. 2:17 of offensive zone time, still kicking. Kakko tries to dump it in, does. He clears the zone, but the Devils are buzzing.
That's going to be in...
Looks like a hand pass. Hand pass.
Boy, the Rangers needed that. They are in trouble right now. This is like shades of Mike Richter right here with Shesterkin just weathering the storm.
Timo Meier with a golden opportunity, but with a pad save.
Went low pad, low blocker. Charlie Alex, Bruins losing like this sucks and will sting for a while, but I know this will pass. I'm sad right now, but I'm grateful for all the good my teams have given me. And Mr. Yes says, hey, Tree, any chance of you doing a collab with Hunter Hoodies from Locked On Penguins podcast and other Pens YouTubers?
I have never heard of them, unfortunately. I have never heard of those two, unfortunately. I'll have to look them up when I have a second.
Oh, you're just
it's just so many of them. It's just like, but it's not elite. It's just
you're just an elitist. You've never heard of these people. You don't.
Well, dude, there's so many people like doing podcasts. I know. Man. I'm more focused on my own shit. That's why I don't really watch my sports content, to be honest with you.
Oh, I watch a lot. I mean, I like watching like
I watch a
all
lot
this
of like
shit.
non-sports content. It's weird as
The
it
thing
sounds.
is because I have a channel like or I watch Brandon or Tom, like other people will pop up and I'll just check them out and see what they're
True.
doing. There's new people all the time. There's
Of
this guy
course.
Depressed Ginger that covers nothing but stadiums. There's
Nice.
Forgotten Places. He does stadiums.
I've heard him. I think he had
Yeah.
one that went viral about the Bears Stadium. I think, right?
Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to see it.
So,
I've just never had the
It's
chance.
interesting to see people that do like only stadiums, you know. And they're kind of like, you know, in my mold a little bit, and I love it. I love seeing it. People concentrate on such interesting
course.
niches.
Oh, of course. That's what
For
YouTube's
sure.
good for, man. I mean, it does get corporate and stale after a while, but it does allow you to build your own voice and create your own niche.
Yeah.
It allows you to forge your own path.
Yeah.
I hope YouTube never changes from that.
Yes,
but-
it's correct. Yeah, the YouTuber podcaster market is oversaturated, but you got to be good at what you do, which is us.
As I
for
said-
us, we're good at being bad.
I don't know about that.
We're-
The question
that's
is,
our
there are
whole
people
shtick.
better at us at being bad.
That's
Let's be real there.
That's our whole shtick is that we're terrible.
Here's the thing you have to understand. Anybody can make a YouTube video. What's going to
Yeah.
separate people is style and presentation. You separate
True.
yourself in that
Uh-oh.
regard, you'll be fine.
Puck
Big
down in
chance for
front.
the Devils, tries to be back in front, saved by Shesty. Trouba's going to get it behind his own net, tries to escape the path, and now it's going to clear out a play.
delay of game? No,
No, it cleared off the boards.
It rolled
Cleared
off the
boards.
glass.
Yeah.
Rolled off the glass. All
So
right.
you say.
So we say.
So the Devils have pretty much no Game 7 experience. 18 games
Doesn't
played
matter.
by 9 players.
Doesn't
and the
matter
Rangers
shit.
have 17 Game 7 players with 50 players experience.
Yeah, well, a lot of the Game 7 players were from last year. You know, the
Against
Rangers
the Penguins.
played
But you have
against
to
the
remember,
Penguins.
Kane and Tarasenko, a lot of Game 7s in that list.
Yeah.
Zibanejad, I think, may have played a couple Game 7s too.
Did
Kreider,
we have this?
who's played a
I
lot
think
of
we
Game 7s.
got past the Canes in 6, though. So
Yep.
Um,
You played in 7. You played in 7.
oh yeah, so it was
Remember?
back-to-back
Because like they
7
blew a
games
tire.
here. Yeah. Uh
Like,
oh.
they just.
Schmidt
that
is
big-
giving up the puck.
But the Devils are going to recover quickly, though. Jack
Yeah.
Hughes backhands it out of, fishes it out of there. Goes over to Andre Palat, tries to clear it, checked off by a Ranger, intercepted by Troutcheck. Jesus. Back to
Troutcheck.
Lindgren,
That's out of play.
and it just clears out of play. Neutral zone face-off coming up. Flambeau 123. I don't know how much basketball you follow, but do you think the news about Budenholzer's brother dying mid-series factor in him not being fired? I didn't realize his brother
Could
died.
be.
That sucks.
Yeah. That could be a
I did not
factor.
know that.
Yeah. Golden Hybrid, I'm rooting for the congrats video that will get more views. So let's go.
I mean, if the Devils lose, I'm not going to do a congrats video. They don't deserve
Yeah.
it. If the Rangers do, maybe. It depends how they play.
The Adjoined Dead, I'm a San Francisco Giants fan, and this crappy management is making me want to pull my hair out. Don't get how we constantly rely on pitchers who blow games. Yeah, Gabe Kapler is not known for his
Managerial
tactician-
tactical genius.
Yeah, his tactical genius. He's just a motivator. He's a look good guy, you know. He's a hey, check me out.
Well, he looks like a big
Uh-huh.
nerd.
Pens and Pats fandom. Since the Penguins and Avs are out, I'd like to see McDavid and the Oilers win the cup. It's a possibility.
Yes.
Possibility. They're still alive. They pulled it out. They settled it down. They didn't let the Kings bully them.
Yeah. I don't know if they're the 2010 Capitals because, I mean, they're even worse than that because the Capitals were a President's Trophy winner. The Bruins set records. And, I mean, they didn't face a white-hot Yar Halak. They did face Bobrovsky, but Bobrovsky wasn't that special in that series. He had some
Yeah.
great saves, but it wasn't, like, world-beating.
Yeah, remember 2015? The Rangers won.
His
the,
brother died
president?
His brother died during the game. Jesus.
Damn, that sucks. Yeah, 2015, the Rangers won the President's Trophy, lost to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Yeah, the curse is real, man.
And the sad part is most teams that win the President's Trophy have won the cup the next year. Remember,
Yeah.
2017 Capitals, President's Trophy, lost in the second round, win a cup. Tampa Bay Lightning, 19, get it fucking embarrassed, win 2 straight cups. The 2021 Avs, lose in the second round, win the cup. So something tells me, I don't know why, Florida Panthers are giving me 18 Capitals vibes. I have no idea why. They just do. It's just because they are a much weaker team. Nobody expects them to go far. Remember, the Caps lost a lot of depth that year after. And now, like, you have a goalie come in. You have a lot of youth thrown in. You upend a huge team that expects to crush you.
Yeah.
Like, for example. But it's just like, I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just wrong, but who knows?
Boy, Mikola's
Panarin.
had a good series.
Yeah, he's been a
played
physical
well.
force.
You might call him the sixth defender on this team.
Panarin
There's a
tries
shot
to
on
get
goal,
it
no.
back. It can't get it on time. Tries for the backhand, can't get there. And Timo Meyer's going to break out now. Not much there. 2 defenders in front of him. He's just going to calmly dump it into the far boards.
Yeah,
Taken
you
back
would
by
dump it
Trouba.
in.
You always dump it in, you fucking bitch.
Boy, the Devils are really attacking the
Of course.
boards. Their board
Bastion
play has
intercepts the
been really
pass.
good.
It's been back to Michael McLeod, over to the point, over the ball, back to Severson, near point, tries for the deflection, and it's going to deflect off Goudreau harmlessly, near side, still going for it. Devils buzzing. Tries for Miles Wood, I think that is. Yep, Miles Wood, first time I've been, I think, dressed in a long time, and now the Rangers are going to come up with it. Jimmy Vesey tries to get past Severson and can't. He's trying to break through, but it's going to be intercepted by Tyler Mock. Can't control the puck, though. No penalty called, and
Now
actually it looks like there is a penalty.
Now it is.
Yep.
They tripped.
It's going to be
Tyler
interference.
Mock. Yep. They tripped him. McLeod.
Apparently his brother died during a car accident.
Ugh.
Jesus.
Terrible. Tripping.
Yep, it's a tripping penalty, and
I think
it is
he
going to
might
be in the
have
power.
fallen, but nobody who ever commits a penalty
Yeah.
thinks that they did. Right here, Mott.
He tried. Oh yeah, he got his foot
Oh.
underneath the skate. And he was trying to
Yeah.
play the puck. It was just an inverted stick. But as I said, they're going to call it every time.
Yeah.
Rangers back to the power play. Hopefully they get some action going because
Yeah.
it's
How
been
about a
pretty
better
lifeless
power
so
play?
far.
How about a
34-second
better
power.
play?
Well, I
They lose
mean,
the draw.
yep.
They lose the
Marino's
draw.
going to take it, dumps it back over to Sharon Govich, who
There
dumps
you
it
go,
in.
Fox.
Can't get it out. Fox is going to keep it in. Back over to Tarasenko, dumps it around the boards over to Panarin. Far side. Panarin waits. Back to Fox at the point. Heavy slap shot by Zibanejad. Shot high and wide. Saved by Schmidt. Back to Panarin at the point, though. Controls the rebound. Back to Fox at the point. Moves center side. Tries for the slap shot. Holds. Flicks, in fact. Can't control shot. Block. Moves back to Fox. Fox dumps it in the zone. Gets back to Graves, intercepted. Rangers keep it in, though. It's going to be kept by Panarin. Pass to the point to him. Back behind the boards. Tries to get it. Marino's going to grab it. Easily
good
dumps it, but it's
keep.
going to be blocked by Zibanejad. Can't get it out. Still moving. Far boards. Dumps it in. Over to Panarin. Back to Fox. Still waiting. Buzzing. Back to Panarin. No shots yet, but it's still going. Kreider tries to get it. Can't control it. Back to Graves, but intercepted by Panarin. Gets back. Tries to be picked off by Tarasenko. And Zibanejad's going to runch up and grab it. Back to the point. Goes over to Fox. Waits. Skates up. Waits. Baits the shot. Moves in towards near side. Back towards the board. Still waits. Back over to Zibanejad. One time to Tarasenko. Shot wide. Goes over to Zibanejad at the point. Back to Fox. Tarasenko behind his legs over to Panarin, who's going to wait for it. Back to Fox. Waits. Backs up shot over by Zibanejad and a big glove save by Akira Schmidt. It was going for the corner and he just rocked him. Oh!
Boy, he was waiting. That's the thing now. They know that Zibanejad is going to unload as soon as he gets the puck over there. So they're looking for him to shoot immediately. Watch this anticipation by Schmidt on. Yep,
Yeah.
he was right over there. He
was waiting for it.
watching. He was watching Zibanejad the whole time. Ooh,
Well,
what a save!
The
though.
Rangers only have a
Moving to his
couple of
left.
Rangers only have a couple moves. The Zibanejad slap shot, the wrist shot from the hope for a deflection by Kreider, maybe a slap shot by Kane and Tarasenko, but there's not much else there. It's very
works.
bland.
It works though.
For now, if you
It's
can
worked
get out of
the
it.
whole series. I mean, they've scored how many power play goals? Like, yeah, you might call the Capitals power play one-dimensional,
But Ovechkin shoots howitzers.
yeah,
He's a
He
generational
scores.
slap shot.
As long as it's effective, it doesn't matter how unoriginal or uncreative it is. It's just as long as it works.
10 seconds left on the power play. Siegenthaler's going to keep it in the zone, harmlessly dump it in, and that will end the penalty. Good zone coverage and cycling, but the Rangers, they can't get it out. And the crowd is cheering. Momentum might be starting to turn. Rangers moving into the zone. Keandre Miller with it now. Quick wrist shot blocked off. It's going to be shot high off the stick of Ryan Graves.
The adjoined dead. I'm a San Francisco Giants fan, and this crappy management is making me want to pull my hair out. Don't get Howie Constant. Oh, no, we already read that one.
Pens
Okay.
Pens and Avs and Pats Fandom 98. Since the Penguins and Avs are out, I'd like to see McDavid and the Oilers win the Cup.
Mm-hmm. And Jacobs893, can Minnesota have any sports franchises that doesn't disappoint? I swear it's nothing but optimism followed by overwhelming disappoint every time.
That's why I talk about getting hope that Daddy's coming back from cigarettes. Apparently, someone argued with me on Twitter that the Lynx won an NBA title. Does anyone really give a shit about the WNBA? Like, I know it's a weird thing, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. Are they calling it delay of game now? Yeah, it is a delay of game.
Oh, wow, the Rangers back to the power play.
Really? I thought you were pissed because they did a delay of game. Yep, it's going to be on Kevin Ball.
I mean, that's an unsubjective one, unless you see it touch the glass.
I know I'm skipping a few messages, but Gerardo's asking what's the bat for?
That's a delay.
Yeah.
What?
Gerardo's asking what's the bat for?
This is my nervous tick. I just hold on to the bat.
And the King Barrel Maker. Speaking of embarrassments, what's worse in your opinion? Losing an NHL game to a 42-year-old Zamboni driver or losing to Jeff Saturday in his debut? Latter. Easily the latter.
Yeah.
Because the 42-year-old Zamboni driver was only in for 30 minutes. You lost to Jeff Saturday and a dead Colts team in his debut. You had a week to prepare.
Off the couch. Couch. He just showed up and was like, I can beat the Raiders. And he did.
Yeah, he said the Raiders look horrible, and they did. I'll be right back. We got to go take a little tinkle for the brand.
All right, David Crunch. We can still get the ultimate Stanley Cup matchup. Edmonton and Toronto. One fan base celebrates a long cup drought, while the other fan base complains about how they were robbed. Which one is it? Which one is who's who? There, David. The adjoined dead. What are the chances of a clickbait IRL stream like you and Tom did for the Steelers versus Packer game in the past? Also going to Jamba Juice. I don't know what to get, so I figured I would ask you guys. I've actually never been to a Jamba Juice. I've never been. I think Randy Moss owned a bunch of Jamba Juices. Something like that. Mm-hmm. And Beast of Metal 1989. Minnesota, can you imagine why? Paralyzed. The writing's on the wall. Hope has died. We're all paralyzed. Parenthetically. Our hope has died. Our hope has died. Okay. Our hope has died parenthetically. All right, we got 487 people watching Game 7 for all the marbles. Jamba Juice is like one of those smoothie places. Rangers back on the power play. Let's see if they can actually win a draw. They do. Back to Fox. Fox circling at the top. Over to Panarin. Panarin back to Fox. Holds to Panarin. Panarin in front. No action there. Panarin back to Fox. Fox looking over to Zibanejad. Zibanejad corrals the puck inside to Tarasenko. Over to
can't get it out. Still holding in the zone.
Corrals it at the top.
Here's the big shot. One shot by Zibanejad and deflects off the little bit of the patch. Shot high. Devils try to keep it in the zone. Can't get by the Rangers. Kreider moves it back, but it can't be controlled. Marino's going to clear. 1:20 left in the power play.
I'm telling you, that's what they wanted. Zibanejad just missed high.
And they're just telepathically guessing it. That's what you have to worry about. I mean, he has to be overly fine. Dumping in the zone, and Kreider's going to give chase. Back into the point, over to Panarin. Panarin back over the zone, moves it across the boards, back to Zibanejad at the point. Zibanejad dumps it back to Tarasenko, tries to get it to Panarin, can't get there, blocked up by Hala, and now it's going to be taken by Hala at the point. Holds at the face-off circle, dumps it, but it's going to be recaptured by Panarin at the front circle. Tries to get it to Fox there. Back to Kane. Kane back over to Kreider. Kreider who dumps it back to Zibanejad at the point. Still waiting. Back to Kane. Kane holds. Quick shot up, blocked off. Going to return back to the point, and Fox can't keep it in, and now they have to reset.
They got to go for a change, yeah.
Yep, full change for the Rangers. Bit of a change for the Devils as well. Trocheck in the second unit's out there now. Back to Kane, far side.
Kane
And now it's going to be intercepted by McLeod. 2-on-2 coming up for the Devils. Taken by Sharon Govich. Dumps it in the zone. Trouba takes it backhanded. Go over to Keandre Miller. 14 seconds in the power play. Tries to get it back over. Intercepted by the Devils. Here they come. Dumps it in towards the zone. McLeod giving chase. Same as Miller. McLeod's going to try and grab it. Still giving enough distraction where it's going to be enough to kill off the penalty kill. And full strength for the Devils. Ball back onto the ice. And it'll immediately go off to the bench. Jacob Trouba holding. 3:50 left in the first period of play. 5 is shitting his pants because the Rangers haven't been that great. Dumping into the zone, giving chase. Schmidt's going to take it behind his own net. Dumped by Hamilton. Back to Hedel. Tries to get it to the point center. Can't control it. Now it's going to be taken by Jack Hughes. Hughes with the 3 men behind him. Going to try and get to the point. Deflected off by a Ranger. Intercepted by Meyer. Meyer tries to get the slap shot off. It's blocked. Here come the Rangers. Artemi Panarin with it now. Tries to go far side. Tries to get a backhander. Can't control the puck. Intercepted by Timo Meyer. Here come the Rangers. Back to Hughes. Hughes the backhand. And a save for the 5-hole by Shesty. Another big save. He was cherry picking. That's all it was. Another shot saved by Shesty. Hamilton shot blocked. Devils reset 3:05. Shesty is saving your fucking asses. That's all I'm saying now. He was going 5-hole and he saw it the whole way. Tadar can't control the pass, but he saves it in time. Devils try to control. Brock can't control corral the puck.
Though. Like, he looked like he had an extra step.
Nah, but he was just cherry picking. He was just cherry picking.
I mean, that's
he did this in Game 5, remember.
Yeah. Somebody without a stick.
Goes back to the point, tries to shoot it on net, can't get there. Mikula gets it back into the point, goes over to Mott, shot wide. Shot wide by Mott. Tatar grabs it behind his own net, flips it back to Severson. Severson waits, goes over the missed stick. And now him and Ball are just going to flip places and reset and recorral. 2:20 left in the first period. Rebels have 8 shots to the Rangers 5. Severson still holding the puck in his own zone, still trying to get the formation set.
For as end-to-end as this game has been, for as little shots as there are, this has been a lot of action for not many shots.
A lot of north-south hockey. A lot of north-south hockey. Trouba in his own zone, tries to get the long pass in, taken to Kreider. Kreider back to Zibanejad, can't control the puck. Kreider tries to grab it, moves it back towards the center ice where the Rangers will recover. Takes it back to Miller. Miller to Tarasenko. Open shot and an easy glove save by Akira Schmid. Saw it the whole way.
Yeah, you got to put pucks on the net, though. Beast of Metal. Oh, wait, I already read that. So.
Yep. We all paralyzed? Oh,
everybody wants to see the bald man cry.
Well, we saw that. Remember Game 3 against the Mets? Oh, that was some premium salt. That was primo salt, baby. Some great salt.
Hughes got poked a little bit. He got slashed right there. He got hooked
it didn't affect him. I mean,
great
trying
coverage
to go 5-hole. Good
Shesty.
stick work by Shesty. Yeah, Hughes is trying to ask you about the argument, but like they're never going to call that unless it's a blatant hook.
Unless the hook turns.
Yeah, unless he's just like literally just like cracking him. Like you can poke somebody with a stick.
Yeah.
Hamilton gets off the fleck of the referee, back to Kane, who's going to hold it in the zone. Tries to get it off net, off the side of the boards. Holds back in, over to Mikula. Near side, back to Kane, moving with speed from near to far side. Waiting, still going circular. Tries to get it over to a Ranger, can't get there. Mikula back over to the point with a deflection by Kane and a nice save by Schmidt. Face off in the double zone.
Kane's got it going tonight.
Kane's playing with fire. This is the most fire I've seen him play since I think Game 2.
And you better watch out for that.
Yeah.
If you're the Devils. Right there.
Yeah. That's a primo.
Couldn't get in the short side.
Yeah, that's what he was hoping for. And
it's still on net, though.
Yeah, as I said, I mean, that's tough to do, so you can't really be fine about it. But as I said, like, if you that's tough. You can't get it high, or if it's as an art form of
Rangers
itself.
actually win a draw.
Yep, back to Panarin at the point, near side, in the corner. Fighting off with Hischier. Going to move it back to the defensive zone. Back to Fox. Fox dumps it in towards the zone, tries to get over to, I believe that's Kako. And he's going to dump it back into the zone. Back to Fox. Fox dumps it in over to Philip Hedel. Can't get the puck, though. Intercepted by Marino. Marino's going to dump it in, taken by a Ranger. And now it looks like there may be a penalty. Jesper Bratt with it now. Back over to...
no penalty.
To Hischier. Back to Bratt. Bratt dumps it back into the zone over to Marino. Marino back into the point. Tries to get it back to Tar. Will grab it. And he'll move it back to the point. Over to Graves. Shot off. And it's going to be deflected wide. Back over to Hischier. Eating like an animal. And he'll dump it into the zone. And they'll get it out of a hot kitchen. But the Devils are coming with fire. 26 seconds left in the first period. And they're going to try for one more set. And Jack Hughes blows a tire. And the Rebels are going to come back. Rangers moving back. Vesey's going to dump it in the zone. Rare miscue by Jack Hughes. Big check with the Rangers. And Tyler Mock can't control it. Hughes is going to get it back. And now it makes sure to keep it back. Rangers recover the puck and they'll dump it in. And looks like Damon Severson's just going to harmlessly dump it. And that will end a very intense first period of play. 0-0. But it doesn't feel that way.
Yes, the Rebels, the Rangers and Devils, 0-0.
Time to change.
500 people somehow watching this shit. I'm shocked.
Oh, they want to see Bald Man Salt.
The Senators are okay. They need goaltending. I mean, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Noah Sharp for 5 bones. JV and Max return to Detroit this week, and it's bittersweet. Oh, it could have been. That Big Poppy home run in the 2013 ALCS still haunts me. All I can remember from that move was... I think it was Torrey Hunter jumping over, and the policeman just doesn't give a shit. He's just cheering.
Yeah. All right, interesting first period, everyone. Lots going on.
What are your thoughts so far, Five?
My butt is very tight. It's
well, your butt's always pretty tight unless
you know how they make a diamond. You know, you just stuff it up.
Yeah, well, pressure makes diamonds. You know that.
Yes. Pressure is
so you're
in my booty hole.
And then Elon Musk is going to claim it. I know how this goes.
You know diamonds aren't that rare.
I know. But diamonds have value. That's why.
Anyways,
I got to ask y'all a question. I got to ask the chat. What's up, Darian? I got to ask y'all a question. Can ghosts go through mountains? And can a ghost go underwater? Can a ghost like go underwater and explore like an underwater cave? Like, what are the rules for a ghost?
I feel like the ghosts can pass through physical man-made built objects. I don't know if they can go through mountains and
what the fuck is the difference between a wall and a mountain? Why is it man-made? What are these stipulations that you're making?
Well, the mountains are natural. They are the terrain of the earth.
Okay, but they're rock.
They're rock. Which
Drywall
means...
is gypsum. It's the same fucking thing.
I don't give a shit. The rules of ghosts aren't meant to be consistent.
Would you not want to be because it seems to me like ghosts like they have like a pretty good life. Well, I like.
Actually, it'd be a miserable life if you think about it. You don't get to see anyone again. You just drift aimlessly through the abyss until the end of time.
You don't see people? You don't see people?
No, you see people, but you can't interact with them. You can't deal with them.
You get to watch everybody masturbate.
What? You don't care about fucking masturbation? I don't care about watching people fuck. I'm not a degenerate like you. Come on, man. Yeah, you are a total degenerate, man. You were spent the whole NFL draft talking about how many women you bagged and talking about random porn fetishes.
That was not me.
That was you, dude.
No, I was asking y'all your body count. I will never unveil my body count. No, sir.
Because it's in the negatives.
It is in the negatives.
Fucker.
And
you have kids, which I say
I have fucks to give.
Right. Yeah, we're talking about fucking iron horses. Oh, dude. Did you try the iron horse this weekend, Five? On your day off? I know you had said you had a little bit of a date this weekend.
You know,
did you do the iron horse?
Not. No, I did not.
You should have done the iron horse.
Stop with the probing questions. You need to shut the fuck up.
Bitch, you were fucking probing me for 3 days.
Sharp says JV and Max return to Detroit this week, and it's bittersweet.
Oh, what could have been. That big Poppy home run in the 2013 ALCS still haunts me. Yeah, that was 2013 ALCS. Sorry, I'm stuttering.
It's 2012. They lost to the Rangers, I think.
No, who?
Wait,
Was
2011.
that
I think
Detroit versus
Detroit versus Boston. I think.
2013 ALCS.
Might have been
Oh yeah,
2012.
Boston beat, but I don't remember who won that World Series.
Boston. Boston.
Yeah,
did,
Boston
remember?
did.
They beat St. Louis.
That's right. That's right.
Christopher
Forgot
Bodden. I
about
know that both of you, I am a diehard Chiefs fan. How would you both feel like if the Chiefs go back-to-back Super Bowl wins? Again, love you guys. Then you'd be a dynasty. I mean, you're talking
I
about
would
3 Super Bowls in 5 years.
Look, you win too much, you become hated, and the Chiefs.
Well,
would
you become the new
hated.
Patriots.
Yeah, become the new Patriots.
Because remember, the Patriots were lovable losers for a long time. They were a failure of a franchise. They were a joke back in the late 80s, early 90s, and then Kraft.
They
brought
got
them in.
sold
had some
3
struggles.
times in 3 years.
Yep.
Remember that? What's his name?
They had a guy who
Sullivan?
like owned a razor company. I forget his name.
Yeah, Billy Sullivan traded. He
Sullivan,
sold
and
them.
like he lost a lot of money in like a Michael Jackson concert or something.
Yes, yes.
He tried for
funded-
a reunion, and then he was forced to sell.
He funded the
trying to-
Jackson 5 Victory Tour, and then he was forced to sell. And then the guy that bought it tried to move them to Tampa, or no, he tried to move them somewhere. I forget, Los Angeles, and then he wasn't allowed to move them, so he sold it to another guy, and then that guy sold it to Robert.
It's Harvey
Kraft.
Frank Kayam, I think it's Harvey Kayam.
Yeah, Frank
I think
Kayam,
that was the
yeah.
guy. He
He
had
was a
like
terrible
he was
owner.
a razor. He was a terrible
Yeah,
owner.
yeah.
He just say he sold razors.
Yeah. Like used, like
And he just
safety
didn't give a
razors
shit.
in the 80s.
Yeah.
The Adjoining Dead.
Victor
says
Kayam.
any-
Victor Kayam. That's who it
Victor
is.
Kayam. I just did a video on it. Like I did all the research. It's those high brain cells that says that ghosts can go through mountains. Any tips on starting YouTube? Going to college this summer, so I thought it would be the best of time to try and work on it while I'm there, but I never really got good advice. Also, go Rangers. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give you the best advice. You don't need advice. You just need to do.
Just start.
You do-
That's the
Yep.
key. Just
Make
start and
100
start
videos.
small, and then just
Yep.
work your way up from there. Don't focus on the numbers. Don't focus on the views. Don't focus on the money. Focus on what you are, what your content, what you're trying to aim for, and at the end of the day, how you can improve yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're not selling a video. You're selling you. That's what you have to
Yes.
consider. People
you better-
go for personalities. They don't really go for, say, like information. Because anyone can do a YouTube video. That's always been the thing. Style and presentation are what's going to separate anyone on this platform. And sometimes you might get more popular. Sometimes you don't. That's just how it is. But the fact is, people are attracted to certain things. You know, people are attracted to negativity. People are attracted to positivity. It depends on what
Bestiality.
you are, what's authentic, and what you can build.
Anal sex. That's what people.
Well,
are
anal sex
attracted
also
to.
works. I mean, your style and presentation's fuck five. That's why you're never getting popular, and that's why this show's never getting popular.
No, it's your fault, really. Honestly, no. If the
My
thing
fault?
is, you
No,
better
sure.
love making videos. You better love making YouTube because the process is not very.
It's grindy. It's grindy.
thankless.
Very
to use
thankless. Like
the,
you spend hours in
word.
front of a computer every day. You're thinking of ideas. If you're doing this quote unquote full time, you're just mind races with ideas and what to do thought wise. And then when you finish a video, congratulations, do it again.
Yep,
pretty
10
much
out
all
of
it is.
10. Move on.
No, 10 out of 10. They're giving you an application to McDonald's.
Yep. 10 out
I
of
got a
10,
couple of
here's
those
your-
over the past month.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 and a link to LinkedIn. Better.
Carter
look for
Goulias
some
opinions on Snoop's bid to buy the Sens. I think he's a minority owner in one of
Yes,
the bids.
him and Ryan Reynolds, I believe. are
Reynolds, I
trying
think,
to
is part
do
of a
it.
different. I think
No, I thought they're all in together.
I wasn't
but
sure. I thought
I don't know. But Wrexham FC did really well. I think they won like the junior championship or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, they're facing off.
not
They're
gonna
not
win.
together. I think.
Yeah.
So Snoop Dogg and they're competing.
oh,
They're not
okay.
in the same group. I think they're
Snoop
minority,
Dogg.
they're angel investors.
I don't know. Maybe Snoop calls in his Crip buddies and takes Ryan Reynolds out. You know, not
I mean, Ryan Reynolds is Canadian. They do not fuck around. David G. Lore seems to indicate that most ghosts are bound to a place or object. So a ghost could haunt a mountain or a sunken ship, but they can't abandon it. So that makes sense. I mean, as I said, it's just miserable. You're stuck in the
No,
same
that see, like, okay, like who creates these ghost rules? Is there a ghost Congress or something out there where they're just like, all right, you're confined to this one area and you're not, but you can go through all the walls here, but you can't go through the outside walls?
So the question
Sounds
is, why are those
stupid.
that die in a battlefield are rumored to be staying on the battlefield?
I don't know.
So haven't you heard like the ghosts of the
That
American
kinda makes
Revolution, the ghosts
sense.
of Civil War, ghosts of World War One? Like there have been a lot of
Why can't they
reports,
just leave,
apparently like
though?
paranormal sites? Well, because they're just
Like,
they're stuck. They're trapped.
I were a ghost-
because they're forever tied to
I'm
that
just saying.
area.
If I was a ghost, I would go underwater cave spelunking because, like, you don't worry about air. You know, you'd be like, "Oh, this is cool down here," and then maybe you could go to the bottom of the ocean and find a new species or something. At least you know. Can't tell anyone. What do other ghosts like have ghost friends? You know,
I don't know.
Do you have ghost buddies?
I don't know. Maybe do they play poker on Fridays? Is that
many
what it is?
ghosts does
They
my
play
chair
have ghost
have?
beer. Is this
Yeah.
what it is?
I guess if you're a ghost, you get no pleasures of the human life, huh? You just get confined to a ship. But what if it's a sunken ship? Then a ghost can stay underwater? And you only haunt divers and fish? Like, what is the ghost job? Ghosts are stupid, man. I'm not into it. Yeah, are there ghost pets? Could be bound to a person. Maybe the Maple Leafs have some ghosts.
Maybe.
Um,
Christopher Baldwin, Super Bowl 57 was the first Super Bowl at my new job, and the hate I got, I loved it because we are the new Pats. Everyone was Bengals, then Eagles, then just hated when we won. I didn't talk smack till we win it all, which is the right way to do it. Don't
That's
talk
the
your
way
shit
to
until you
do
win.
it. You don't talk shit until you're standing over your dead opponent, and then you're like, "But you think you're tough now, bitch." And then you hit him in the face with your baseball bat, and you're just
Definitely.
like, "Fuck you."
Always.
See, I was never a shit talker until after the game. Then I
Usually,
would talk some
I
major
usually
shit.
should talk when I win too. I'm the same way. PDX Cam
Scooter,
Gaming is a fan.
oh.
Oh, sorry. Scooter just talks in general.
He talks shit though, like he's one of those during the game shit talkers. And I'm like a Jordy Nelson. Like, I'm not going to say anything back until the game's over. And then I'm still not going to say anything because it's more embarrassing to talk shit and then lose. That's really
Of course.
embarrassing. Anyways, what were you doing?
PDX Cam
PDX.
Gaming is a fan of the Kraken. So happy that they won their first playoff series, but the Bruins choke was the best thing of the night for me. As I said, the Avalanche are so lucky that the Bruins had that colossal choke, or else we'd all be talking about the Avs just crumbling. And
It
it's
was
the
like-
whole thing. It's just like everyone
Yeah.
got down. Like the Valerie Nichushkin situation, you've been looking in the details of that. It is fucked. It's so shady.
Yeah. Yeah. It was rough for Colorado. You know, the thing is McKinnon and McCarr were skating their asses off. They just had
it was.
no
They were
depth.
only one line. It was just
They had-
him,
yeah.
McKinnon, McCarr, Mikko Rantanen, and maybe
They were playing.
Maybe
They were
Georgiev.
playing. It was almost good enough. It was almost good enough. Wow, that empty net goal was bad against. Look, they got it right in between
Yeah.
the pad and the blocker. Like
Yeah.
that's something where you know the goal. Like Henrik Lundqvist talks about this a lot. It's like when you sense that shot coming, you have to close that hole. And then that snipe by fucking who was that? That end
Verhagen. It's a great screen
Yeah.
by Kachuk, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
Tkachuk just in
Kachuk
front.
is. I mean, Kachuk's a big reason why he won the series. He is an animal.
Bardowski too. That's oh man. To Bardowski and clinch a series, nasty.
Derpy
What are
is
you
derp.
gonna-
Watching all these upsets while the Wild fall flat is on par with Minnesota sports. At least right now, Twins are number one in the AL Central and having semi-solid pitching. Well, the AL Central's a fucking hot mess. Cleveland's underachieving. The White Sox are just fucking garbage.
The adjoining deed. Have you guys ever had an interaction with Wild Karen, with a Wild Karen, or you guys secretly Karens yourself? No, I don't. I'm not a big complainer.
There
at
have
all.
been a bunch of Karens when you're in the restaurant industry. You have some serious Karens.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, people who look like
Yeah.
Karens. It's like you're a fucking bitch.
We had these people. So this restaurant I worked at was called Mike's American Grill. We had the pork chop people, and they would come in every Thursday night. They'd always order pork chops, and they would always complain and try to get free shit. And we just called them the pork chop people. We're like, oh, like there was a lottery from the hostess. She wouldn't.
If you're so,
like,
if you bitch about pork chops every week, then why do you come back and why don't you cook them yourself? Pork chops are cheap, man.
yeah,
You
they're
can
really
buy them
easy
for
to
like
cook.
$10. Like, dude, I throw it on a grill, just pump it,
Yep.
and then they taste fucking delicious. Throw some
know what I
Montreal
do?
steak seasoning on there.
Yeah, put salt and pepper on the pork chops.
Yep.
Throw,
That
throw
Montreal
butter in
steak's
the
kinda the same.
pan. Throw butter and then put garlic in there, and just fry them up. Fry
it.
them, sear the outside, and then turn it down to like 6, and then just let it kind of marinate, and then you got pork chops. Have you ever seen the G.I. Joe? The More You Know.
No,
Oh, I gotta find it.
I was too young for that, man.
Oh no!
While you're looking that up,
we're
David
playing
G.
this.
During CBS, y'all should trivia question Scoots on Game 6 so we can punish him when he reveals he didn't actually watch Tampa Bay Toronto series. Oh boy, let's go. Oh, dude, you can go over Game 4 and how they blew that 4-1 lead. Goose, do you gentlemen have any sports-related superstitions? Ooh. I don't know if I have a superstition per se. I always am just like, just get the nerves. That's really about it.
Yeah, I'm a little stitious. I'm not superstitious. I'm a little
Yeah,
stitious.
I mean, Crosby's
Big
very
difference.
superstitious. He is a very superstitious player.
I don't believe in superstition. These are all independent events. Hold on, though. I gotta play this.
Are they really though independent?
They are. How is me grabbing my balls affect what happens in New Jersey? That is ridiculous. That doesn't. Go ahead, read that before.
Jared Froman. If you want to know how bad the AL Central is, I'll tell you this: the Detroit Tigers are 10-17, yet they're in third place in the division by 3 games. Yep, Kansas City and Chicago have been terrible.
All right, here. Let me turn the overlay off. I can't believe you've never seen this. Hold on.
Let's get copyright claimed.
You're not cooking. Yeah, you.
Pork chop sandwiches. Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing? Go! Get the fuck out of here, you stupid idiot! Fuck, we're all dead! Get the fuck out! My God, did that smell good?
Detective, there's no going, and you tell me do things. I done running.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
What was that?
You never seen this? Hold on.
No. I'll have to watch these later.
There's no retarding team.
Damage to the base is said to be heavy, and the Israeli jets are reported to have made it back to their headquarters. A 49-year-old unidentified man went berserk last night, opening fire with a 12-gauge shotgun in a crowded downtown restaurant.
Why?
Fighting
What?
broke out overnight between rival factions along the Israeli-Syrian border. Initial reports claim Israeli jet fighters bombed a guerrilla base, killing
Oh, dude, that's
yeah.
old school. 11 years ago, you can't do that shit now. It's a shame.
No. What's this one?
This is cool. Hey, I want to check this out. Cool. Hey, can I try that?
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Is this real or a remake?
hey. You're not my friend.
Oh yeah, this one.
What?
I'm just kidding with you.
Hey man, who's that weird dude you're talking to, bro?
My friends are here. Oh, cool. See you later.
Second period's about to start.
All right.
Introducing new star.
Yeah, we are seeing enough ads. You are.
Me.
G.I. Joe.
There's another one where he's like,
Yeah, this is the OG YouTube era was it
Yes.
was special. You always see the
YouTube
weird
poop.
stuff that somehow survived the copyright strikes. Those are gold.
Yes. There's one with the Transformers, the Rude Awakening of Optimus Prime. Wheelie's there, and he's like, "Who the fuck is this Autobot?"
Dude, those are brilliant, man.
Yeah. Jared Froman, if you want to know how bad the AL Central is, I'll tell you
I
this.
mentioned that.
Oh, okay. Tech Matt, Seattle is the new capital of Colorado. Ooh, no. Don't pull a Cincinnati. Don't do a Burrowhead Stadium.
Well, not just that. I mean, they did own Russell Wilson trade.
Yeah, that's true.
Second period's officially
sloppy
underway.
puck
Here come the
play.
Devils near 2-on-1. Hischier tries
Whoa.
to moves it back to the point. Can't be corralled in by Tomas Tatar. But it's still going to be keep going now. It's intercepted by Hischier. Back over to Jesper Bratt. Back to the point to Marino. Marino holds far side. Tries for the shot blocked off. Hischier moves it back to Marino. Marino waits. Back over to Jesper Bratt. Shot up. Back over deflected. And it just trickles off the side near the post. Oh, what a lucky break for the Rangers. Zibanejad flies in near side. Tries to get past the defenseman. Can't do it. Moves over to the boards. Devils will recover. Taken by Ryan Graves. Graves takes it and tries to keep it in the zone. Can't do it. Over to Hischier. Hischier back in. Bratt dumps it in towards the zone. Trouba easily skates it.
Sense that they were going to get a good
It was just,
opportunity.
it trickled, man. It was so just,
so close.
Jeez Lord.
So
Halla's going to
close.
dump it in towards the zone. Back over to Jack Hughes. Hughes back behind the net over to Palat. Tries to get over far side. Back over to Hughes at the point. Skates towards near side. Backs up with a quick shot. Knocks off the Ranger. Back over to Hamilton. Shot off. Deflects off of the side of Chesty. And the Devils will recover. Back to Hughes. Hughes back at the point. Tries to get it. And Falco will just fall off. Hughes still waiting. And the Rangers are going to grab it back behind their own net. Keandre Miller with it now. And they will clear the zone. Going to be taken by Kakko. Dumps it back in over to Hedel. Hedel grabbing by his own net. Moves it far side. Tries to get behind the net. Taken by a couple Devils. Now a scrum behind Schmidt's Fort of Doom. Back over to Kevin Ball, who's going to take it over the scrum.
Oh,
Back over to
that was a
Siegenthaler.
penalty.
That's not
That
a
was a
penalty.
penalty.
Suck my dick.
No.
Here comes a 2-on-2 situation. Back to Hughes. Back to Palat. Palat tries for the thing. Quick Scott off shot wide. Going to be taken by Mercer. Mercer over to Severson. Tries for the deflection. And it's going to be deflected, but an easy save by Shesty. Going to take it back over to Mikkola. Mikkola with action. Intercepted by Jack Hughes. Hughes with it now. Back over to the point. Skates past one Ranger. Moves it back towards the point. Drives it back over towards Timo Meyer. Intercepted by Trocheck. Can't get it out of the zone, though. Going to be taken by the Devils, but no,
Here you
the
go,
Rangers are going to keep
2-on-1.
it in. Here's a 2-on-1, maybe 3-on-1. Back over to Trocheck. Trocheck to Lafreniere with a big save by Akira Schmidt with the glove hand. And Lafreniere can't believe it.
Him. You cannot shoot at him. There's a penalty
It looks like it's going to be a penalty on Jack Hughes.
for holding. There was
Looks
a
like
lot
it.
of penalties. Oh, no. He's
No,
going
it
back
looks
to
like
the
he's just
bench.
complaining
No.
about a potential
Yeah.
penalty on the Rangers.
You can't shoot at him. You got.
Well, the problem is, I think
was a
like
great
Ball
shot,
was
though.
gonna block the pass, so I think that's why.
Yeah.
Devils win the face-off, but the Rangers keep it in the zone. Back to Lindgren, dumps it in the zone. Mott, fourth line out there. Back to VC, tries to get it up front, can't control it. Miles Wood's going to intercept the pass. Wood with speed, dumps it into the zone. Fourth line on fourth line action. Shesty, behind his own net.
That hot
Tries to
fourth
hold up by the
line
Devils,
action.
can't get it back. Nothing like fourth line action. Fox with a long pass over to Goodrow. Can't control it. Intercepted by Michael McLeod. McLeod far side with three skaters towards the side. Tries to get it in. McLeod pass off.
Wow.
It's going to be taken and deflected wide. Hamilton quick shot. Deflected towards the net. Scramble in front. And taken by Lindgren behind its own net. And they'll get it out, but it's going to be a Ranger zone. Taken back by Goodrow. Dumps it in the zone. Lindgren pinching. Lindgren's going to try and deflect it out, but it's going to be intercepted by Dougie Hamilton. Over to Jesper Bratt. Bratt with speed. McLeod to his left. Back to McLeod. McLeod tries to get past one guy. Puck goes off his skate. And it's deflected. Hit by Kreider. Tries to get it to a Ranger. Going to be knocked off the puck by Tarasenko. Rangers try to get it out. Can't get it. It's going to go past the blue line. Marino will grab it at the center ice. Dump it in towards the zone. Rangers give chase. Goes off the net. Taken by Trouba. Still waiting. Gets off to the Rangers. Back to Zibanejad. Get it out of the blue line. Going to be taken by Tarasenko. Back over to Lindgren. Lindgren will just let it fly and dump it into the zone. Going to be taken by Ryan Graves. Graves back to Tatar. He'll dump it in the zone. Dumps it in, keeps going to Trouba. Trouba with the backhanded pass. Tries to get it to Kreider. Can't get it, though. It's going to be intercepted. Jesper Bratt still in the blue line. Quick wrist shot blocked off and deflected wide. Back over to Hischier. Hischier tries to get past Lindgren and does. Back behind his own net. Tries to get past, and he gets stuffed up by a Ranger. Puck goes harmlessly near side boards. Trubo will grab it behind his own.
the
Palat
Rangers
with a
better
big hip
clear.
check, and they're going to have it back. Hughes tries to intercept it. Can the Rangers get it out? No, they can't. They keep it in the zone. Rangers
There it
still
is.
waiting. Zibanejad will cough it, but it goes back to center ice, and the Devils will have to regroup. Graves takes it back to Bratt. Back to Andre Palat. Tries to get
wow.
it. Shot wide. Goes right to a Ranger stick, though. Fortunately, Siegenthaler will grab it and dump it in towards the zone, but he can't get there. Siegenthaler will re-grab his own rebound. Devils
bad
coming with
line
numbers.
change. Oh,
and
they're
it's going to be an
offside.
offside, though.
They're offsides. Tech Matt, I'd love to see y'all collab with the hockey guy.
The hockey guy? I know
You
he
know what I
does his
gotta
own
say
thing.
about this? Oh, it went off a skate and
Yeah,
then
it went off the post.
Trickled wide. Oh,
Bing.
wow. Me. Wait, you're not my friend.
Right?
Me.
Angela White is worth a virus.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Angela White is a pork chop
God,
sandwich.
God, that smelled good. That's out of play right there.
It does.
Me. There's another one. He's like, there's another one where they find Lady J's purse and they fucking smoke her cigarette, her special cigarette. And she's like, guys, have you seen my purse? She's like, I'm looking for my cigarettes.
Always. Rangers win the face-off. Back to the point. Goes over to the side. Dumps it in the zone. Heedle gives chase, taken by Dawson Mercer.
Boy,
Tries
the
to get it up
Devils
in there
have
and will keep it in.
pressed.
They have
The
pressed
Devils-
hard. They are fighting.
Yeah.
Miller tries to grab it in. Intercepted, though, by Dougie Hamilton. Devils with numbers. Comes with Timo Meyer. Hasn't done much this series. Back to Mercer.
Oh.
Tries for the one-timer. Sharon Govich can't control it, though. Back to Timo Meyer. Shot saved by Shesty. Rebounds towards the near side. Back to Siegenthaler. Back to Hamilton. Over to Sharon Govich. Quick wrist shot blocked wide. Still going to the Devils' side. Dawson Mercer with it. Checked off the puck over by Keandre Miller. Siegenthaler will take it back in his own zone. Big chances for the Devils. Really pumping momentum right now. Dump it in the zone. Gives chase. But it's going to be hipped off the puck by Braden Schneider. Going to be picked up by Philip Heedle. Heedle tries to get it back to Kakko, who'll dump it in the zone. 14 shot attempts for the Devils to the Rangers, 1. I think this ice might be pretty tilted. And we do have a Hundo bomb. We'll do it after this face-off.
Yes.
We'll keep going. Here come
Here come
numbers
the
now.
Rangers
Back
with
to
numbers.
Trocheck. Trocheck coming
Trocheck
back. Gets past
around.
one defenseman.
Shot.
Tries to get back.
Rebound.
Quick shot
Shot.
saved. Rebound in
No.
front. Saved by Schmidt both times. And no hold up. But I do have a double Jeebus bomb from Ryan Irwin. Hallelujah,
Big
praise of
That's a bad bomb
Jeebus.
right there.
We have a lot of chaos. Hallelujah, praise to Jeebus. Amen. Hallelujah. I'm still laughing my ass off over Tree going full Yinzer on that Congrats Bruins video. I also want to say that the NBA will rig the playoffs, so we are stuck with a Boston versus LA final. Video idea: Tree should do a history about a sport like 5 did. Let's go Mets. Thank you, Ryan. We appreciate you, brother. And thanks to everyone for watching as well, so we can see the salt in the bullshit.
Are you going to
Tech
do an
Matt.
incorrect history of football?
I don't know.
No, I'm doing football next.
Evan Escher, first time Snapchatting in years, dude. It's been a long time. I think I remember that.
Snapchatting.
Have no dog in this fight. I'm just here for Tree's exquisite play-by-play and Adam's reactions. Thank you,
Yeah,
brother.
what's up,
Appreciate
Evan?
you.
Great
Welcome
to
back,
pop
brother.
on in.
Jared Oberfeld, the Yankees are in last, the Mets and Orioles are in second, the Braves are in first, the Bruins are blowing 3-1 leads, and the Leafs are in the second round. Life is beautiful, but now comes a 2-on-2. Back to Eric Halla, tries to get it up front over to Andre Palat. Back at the point, intercepted by the Rangers. Here comes Lafreniere. Lafreniere with a 3-on-3 coming the other way. Tries to get it to Trocheck, can't get there. Lafreniere gets his own rebound, dumps it in towards the zone. And Fox will have to get back and grab chase.
Boy,
Halla
for once
putting
the
pressure
Rangers
on there, dumps off the side
actually
glass.
have space. Yeah.
And Trocheck will dump it in. Harmlessly getting the puck, scramble for it and find the near side boards. Taken back. Rangers try to
nice
grab it. Kane
intercept.
keeps it in the zone. Kane skating towards near side. Tries for the shot, blocked off. Keeps it in the zone.
Oh.
Rangers shot off, deflected wide.
Was that a high stick though? Might have
No,
been
but it
by
doesn't matter.
Lafreniere.
Devils had it first.
Yeah.
Gonna keep going. Lafreniere, dump it back into the zone.
Oh,
Immediately
Barclay
scooped by
Goodrow out of
Barclay
nowhere.
Goodrow coming up the fourth line. Patrick Kane tries to grab it, can't get there. Eric Halla still going. Looks like it's kind of half pace, but the Rangers will keep it in the zone, dump it in. Barclay Goodrow by near side boards, dump it in towards the rear side again. Moves it back, quick wrist shot, shot high. Still
Shoot
going.
that,
Back
Trouba.
over to Trouba. Trouba keeps it in. Back over to the Rangers side. Pass it back to Lafreniere. Back to Goodrow. Goodrow still waiting. Back to the point. Over towards Brannigan. Lindgren, quick shot. Shot high, and it'll be out of play.
That was a
12:49 in the
weird
second. Yeah,
was a
but
weird
I mean, I don't think they
personnel
could get a
grouping.
full change. They had the momentum.
Yeah, Kane got stuck out in the zone. TJ Showman Golf Tree, you should commentate hockey on a professional network. Awesome job. Best of luck to the Rangers. To you.
Thank you, dude. But I jabble too many words. I'm like,
It'd be much easier if you were there in the booth. Like,
oh, of course. I mean, I'd have
'cause
people around me to
then-
help. I wouldn't
yeah,
be like, well, I'd
and
be
then-
on TV. I'd be able to actually see it.
well, the other thing is like they change angles during the play. Like
Yeah.
it's so hard to do like a live.
Well, I know, like,
commentary.
that's why, like, pro announcers during the bubble had a really hard time doing it on TV.
Why?
Well,
Oh, they
because,
weren't
like,
there.
They,
That's
they
right.
weren't there, remember. They were in their own home studios.
That's
So
right.
it was really hard for them to keep up on the action. There was a delay. Because remember, when Doc Emmerich did it, like, there was a visible delay in his commentary.
Yeah, that was tough. You barely noticed it, but that was so dumb. Like they should have had the announcers there.
Well,
Like,
remember, they were worried about public safety, so it was a
COVID.
closed bubble.
yeah. Well, yeah.
They
if
shouldn't
one
have had
person
those
got-
bubbles to begin
Yeah,
with, but, you know,
that's
TV
true.
contracts.
If one person got COVID and everyone got COVID, then it
Oh,
would've
the
been
bubble would be
COVID.
compromised.
Yeah, but
That's why
Major
Daniel
League
House
Baseball-
got kicked out of the bubble, because he was
Yeah.
out banging a chick. He brought the
What?
chick in, he was bagging him. It's like, get the hell out.
yeah, those guys gave up their booty for 3 months. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I wish we
Couldn't
could.
get
We
any
don't have the
ass.
rights to the NHL. Steve Dangle can do it because he's with Sportsnet,
Yeah.
and
Well,
Sportsnet
'cause,
has
yeah.
the rights to those games.
Because he's up Sportsnet's ass.
I mean, Leafsnet, that's what he's good for, man. I
Didn't
mean-
they block you for some?
Oh,
video?
well, they gave me a copyright strike.
That's right, a strike, not a
Yep.
block, a strike.
Mm-hmm.
And then from now on, you don't ever use any of their film.
No, I do. It's just
Footage.
like I mean, I had to change out the footage because I didn't know which section it was. That was the problem.
That's ridiculous.
Ackroft, my ex, gave it to me. That's why I have a pseudo wudo, because I had that pseudo
Oh.
wudo punishment for clickbait, and she gave it to me. It's like, here, have it there. It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Face off's going to be to the right of Akira Schmid.
Leaf.
Van a rock in net. This might be one of those tight 1-0 games. Devils will win the face-off. Hamilton
It is
tries to
tight,
get it out.
all right.
Rangers will keep it in. Ping pongs back to Dougie Hamilton. They'll keep it in the zone. Back to Tyler Mott. Still chasing for it. VC tries to get behind his own net. It will be taken by the Devils. Back to Severson. Goes over to Dougie Hamilton with numbers. He'll dump it in the zone. Miles Wood tries to keep it in and does. He'll dump it in towards the end boards. Back to Keandre Miller, deflected off, intercepted by Miles Wood. Wood's going to take it. It's going to be kept in the zone to Dougie Hamilton. Back to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler back over towards Jack Hughes. Hughes with the point. Tries to get to McLeod. Can't get there. Going to be taken out. Mott will try to clear, and it
Something
will be a
just happened.
penalty. It's going to be a penalty on the Rangers. Devils will be on the power play
What just
for the
happened?
second time today.
I don't even see the Rangers touch up.
It was a high stick.
High stick.
Yep. Because
On
Timo
Miller?
Meyer was looking for blood.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
couldn't-
wasn't
he
even
didn't
paying
control stick.
attention.
He didn't control
Way
stick.
to go, Miller. Way to go. Don't even play bad on the. Don't even misplay the puck and then hit Timo Meyer in the face. This is bad for the Rangers.
Give it time. Give it time. You kill this penalty, it'll be a long way. When Logano wrecks a miracle.
Oh, they're putting Goudreau in the box. It wasn't him that with the high stick.
Maybe he's serving a penalty.
Or they
they're
want a
trying to argue with
replay.
it.
They want a replay. Miller knows it was him.
Yeah,
He's just
they're-
hanging out.
Yeah, they're
He's
just
just
trying to
like,
get some clarification on who it was.
Well, that's good.
They
though.
probably
It's-
mentioned
that-
the wrong number.
That's like kind of like a timeout, though. Like that was smart. That was clever. Nick JK, if someone donates $500 and I'll set Scooter's recent video thumbnail to the pick and tree giving it good to the
No,
walker.
no, don't do that. Don't do that.
All right, Rangers win the
Rangers
draw.
will win the
They can
face off.
clear
Lindgren
here,
tries
but
to
it
keep
hits
it. He gets
Kreider
off
in the back.
Kreider, but he'll just grab it and dump it. Hughes was sitting behind in his own zone for
Yeah.
that reason. Hughes just skating like a fiend. Back to
Yeah.
Dawson Mercer, far side. Dumps it back in. Over to
Oh,
Hughes
he
behind
just
the net. He
falls
trips
down.
up
That's gonna
again.
be a clear.
Fox will grab it. He'll dump it off the boards, off the glass, and into the Devil zone. 1:30 left in the
Boy.
power play.
Penalty.
Second
kill
time Hughes has tripped up on himself today.
Yeah.
It's off
Penalty
character.
kill time is like being on a treadmill. It just goes forever. You're
Yeah, it
just
does, especially if it's like there's nothing to watch.
Oh,
on
that's
TV.
offsides.
Oh, it's a pain in the
That's
ass.
offsides.
Yeah, it's gonna be offsides. They're calling it offsides.
Come on.
What's going on in the NBA?
Well, Sixers and Phillies are playing. Phillies are up by 2, or Celtics are up by 2 with 8:23. But James Harden apparently is an animal right now.
Okay.
Yep, they're showing Jack Hughes blow tires.
Yeah.
He's gonna burn his skates.
Says, could we possibly get a clickbait sports gaming stream for charity? Ooh, I left my butt off watching Tree's Fall Guys video because of how fast he raged. We could raise so much money for charity. Yeah, we'll be doing some charity stuff in the future.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. We're always doing something. Uh-oh. Here comes Mott. There's a penalty on the
It's
play.
going to be a penalty, too. It's going to be a trip.
Kill some time.
So it's going to be a 4-on-4.
Kill some
That's what
time.
they're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
just
yeah.
waiting. Tyler Mott's just going to race and skate. He's doing laps. He's like doing a punishment, the victory lap. Goes over to Trocheck. It'll be grabbed by a devil, and play is stopped with 50 seconds left on the Devils power play.
Yep, the Rangers
that pretty long
will
power
get
play.
an abbreviated power play.
Mm-hmm.
Open
Beast
ice.
of Metal 1989 for the New York Islanders. Oh, mother, close your eyes. These bloody skies will rain. Dear Savior, brace your heart. These bloody skies will rain. Jesper Brock going to the box
I feel
for a
like
trip.
when we read Beast of Metal's super chats, there's a high stick right off the draw. The fuck was that?
Mm-hmm. But it is a 4-on-4.
Uh-huh.
Well, you got the penalty. That's all that matters.
I feel like when we read Beast of Metal's super chats, I should have an axe or a sword of some kind.
Well, I mean, get one of those like fancy axes, like with the old Viking handle.
Like Mike Leach would have.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
the Rangers win the draw. It's 4-on-4, 4 on the floor.
Still
There's
holding, moves
Trocheck.
it back over to
Yeah.
Trocheck, back into the point, skating by Kane, with speed, behind his own net, moves it back, left to light, near side, far side, still waiting, moves it back over to
Cycling.
Schneider, Schneider back over towards Kreider, Kreider back to Kane, good cycling happening with the Rangers, back to Lindgren, tries to get it in front, it
where's
goes
the
off
puck?
a Devils player, and Siegenthaler and Schmidt cover it up. That could have been ugly if it weren't.
Could have been
Try to
ugly.
catch him napping.
Yep. Sometimes you got to catch them. You got to Ash catch them.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Can you name 3 Pokemon?
Well, Pikachu, Squirtle, Charmander. Played like the original Pokemon game early.
Oh, I never played it. I can't name 3 Pokemon. I know Pikachu and Ash
Pikachu.
Ketchum, and that's
Well,
it.
Ash Ketchum's not a Pokemon. He's a trainer.
Yeah, he's the dude. Yeah, he's the trainer.
Yep.
Who does Ash
He is-
Ketchum fight? He
Oh,
fights
he
other
fights
villains.
other trainers.
Who's the
So,
main
like,
villain in Pokemon?
It's like a bunch of different like villains. Like one of
Oh.
the main ones is Team Rocket. They're like a hapless villain crew. I don't know who the other ones are. It's been a while.
There's no clear.
No,
it's not like
villains.
Mask.
It's just like different trainers, rivals.
Remember, what is it in? Uh-oh.
Oh, it's going to be nearly intercepted. They try to keep it out. Rangers go on the
and
power play.
they end up
Intercepted. Here comes
getting
Palat with it now. Quick deflection.
No!
Backhand scores. It's a goal for the Devils. Michael McLeod on a bad giveaway behind his own zone. Michael McLeod, it's 1-0 New Jersey Devils, and the salt is flowing like a motherfucker. Oh, 5. The towels are flying with fury. It's so much red you think it was the American Revolution, and the Brits just took over Boston. Oh, baby. Kreider blew a tire. Fox didn't really give a shit. Good play by Palat. 3 Rangers blowing tires. Shesterkin was left out to die. Shesterkin turned into Gherkin. Nice backhand by Michael McLeod.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's you right now, man. 1 minute left in the power play. Rangers suddenly with a bunch of tension. You knew that was coming. Back to the point. Kreider will dump it in. Goes over to Panarin. Back to the boards. Over to Fox. Fox back to Panarin. Still waiting. Back to Fox at the point. Waited back. Backhands over to Panarin. Back to Fox. Still waiting. Back to Panarin. Panarin skates up. Tries for the shot. Wrist shot blocked off. Back to Tarasenko. Can't get it out. Back to Vine. And Tishier's going to dump it in and clear the zone. Now they dump it in quickly, but it's going to go right to a Devil, and Ryan Graves, he'll just dump it back in. It's a 2-on-1 coming for Dawson Mercer. Mercer with it now. Tries to get it to Heischer. Can't get there. Mercer's going to get his own rebound. Back to the corner point. Tries to get it back. It's going to be taken by Tarasenko. Just burning plenty of time. Goes behind Kreider's skate, and he has to clear it back to his own zone again. And they're just burning more time. Adam Fox with it now. Goes over to Panarin. Panarin near side. Dumps it in across the boards. Tries to get to a Ranger, not enough speed. Patrick Kane can't get it. It's going to go over to Panarin. Panarin waits. Back over to Trouba. Trouba still waits. Can't get there. He blows a tire. It's intercepted. Hughes is just going to dump it back in. And Miller's going to grab it behind his own net. Still waiting for it. Still kicking. Moves it back in. Blocked off by a Devil. It'll go right over to the Rangers. Back over to Patrick Kane. Kane to Trocheck. Trent back. It goes off Kane's skate. It goes off the Devils again. Intercepted. And it's a breakaway. Hughes can't get it, though. It'll be saved by Shesty. Another big chance averted for the Rangers. But it's going to go back. Hughes with it now. Back to Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler back over to Timo Meyer. Meyer's been really quiet. I expect him to score a goal or something. Maybe an OT goal. We'll see. Goes over to Lafreniere. Lafreniere back to Kane. Kane still waiting. Tries to gain pressure. Moves back towards the blue line. Waiting for it. Quick wrist shot blocked off. Deflected high. And it's going to go calmly to the boards. And Hughes will clear it out of the zone. Timo Meyer with it now. Back in the zone. Blocked by Schneider. Tries to get it backhand. Waits for it. Over to Hamilton. Shot off screen. Save. Puck in front of the net. And it's cleared out of the zone. To Kane. And they'll wait. Back to Schneider. Big action happening, especially on a tilted side towards the Rangers' net. And Chesty's trying his damnedest to hold the fort. The Rangers aren't giving him any help. Goes back. Rangers try to keep it in. Fourth line out for the Rags. Mott will clear it back into the zone. Schmidt will keep it in. Back to Graves. Graves will dump it in. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think Patrick Kane is the only Ranger that is aware that this is a Game 7. Like, none of the Rangers are skating at all. It has looked bad. And
Kane's been pretty weak. Here goes McLeod. McLeod's still waiting. Nobody's in front of the net. It'll just clear harmlessly to the boards. Goodrow will take it. Back over to Mott. Mott still waiting. Intercepted by Marino. Marino keeps it in. That's not at its offsides, though. Sharon Govich couldn't keep his stick in. And Bastian touches up.
Oh, no! We suck again!
That was a bad giveaway. And
Sure.
Michael McLeod.
They've been doing it all.
Yeah, you can't blame Shesty for that.
They've been doing it all series. They've been playing sloppy, and they paid for it right there.
Fucking unacceptable. Just
Emotional, damn it!
Yeah. There's a lot of them.
Not even playing hard.
There's a lot of emotional damage going on right now. A lot of emotional damage. It's not good. It's not good. Here's how 5's going to be if this keeps up.
Somebody tell me! Do you hear me? Somebody tell me how he did it! I have to know! I have to know!
That's going to be you.
A magician doesn't reveal his secrets.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
What was the last super chat?
Well, let's take a look here. I got to look this up. Last super chat was the New York Islanders. Glint the Cats. Both the previous finalists and the President's Trophy winner are out in the first round. Panthers outlasting Tampa, and the Leafs transfer the first round curse to the Bruins. Blessed be Lord Stanley. It's a blessing and a curse. Because it's just like now it just reinforced why I watch the regular season.
Yeah.
Playoffs are what it's all about, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Beast of Metal.
Yeah.
Chaos. Our busy minds asleep. We drudge across the land. Is this the coming end of our monarchy? Mathtron 5000. Let's go Devils. And Dolphin MJF. Can I get a Salt Factory now, please? Give it time. Give it time.
Give it time.
Yeah. Oh, it will be time.
The Rangers better turn it up.
The Rags
They're
are
playing
going
like
from
shit.
riches to rags. They're playing
like
sloppy.
shit.
They've been playing very sloppy hockey. The
All
Devils have been the better
series.
team. They had a really
series.
good 2 games, and they just blew a tire. They just fell flat.
Yeah.
And the Devils adjusted, and they have been unable to keep
They
up
were
with their
like
speed.
this. They were like this last game. I said last game they were lucky to win because they played.
Well, they
like
had power
this.
plays, and it's intercepted by the Devils again. Tries to get it over to Bratt, but it's intercepted by Trouba. Yeah, the Devils are skating circles around you right now.
Yeah.
Like if the Devils are playing like this with Schmidt, they might make a deep run.
Yeah.
Like they could go to the final.
This game's not over yet. The Rangers.
Oh, of course
can
not.
still-
Graves dumps it back in, still in the zone. Back to Brott. Back over to Heischer. Shot
Oh,
up, block
my
wide.
goodness.
And it's a big block for the Rangers, and Keandre Miller slow to get up.
He's up.
He is limping and
They are
laboring, but a
fucking tough.
big block.
They are
And you were
tough
sitting there
players.
saying he was useless.
No,
Warrior.
he's not.
Zibanejad will dump it into the zone. Devils back over to John Marino. I was going to call him Dan Marino. What the fuck? Back to the point, over to Fox. It will be taken back. Tries to get it to Panera, and he does get there. Intercepted by Marino, though. Still waiting.
They're just
And
getting
then now it's going to be
shoved
taken
off
by
the puck.
Hughes. It's going to be Chippy. I mean, they're taking you out physically, which is
Yeah.
alarming.
Yeah.
Because
They
you
look small
brought
and-
in that physicality.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you brought in.
Here you go,
Goodrow.
Trocheck.
Back to Trocheck. Still waiting. It'll be harmlessly grabbed by Akira Schmidt and Marino, giving a little extracurricular activity and a little scrum along the boards. Devils have
Yeah,
been the
like-
better team.
He didn't like Trocheck trying to go for the puck there. Mathtron 5000. Let's go Devils. Fuck you.
I watched that one.
Oh.
We are on Navy and Denver.
Oh, Navy and Denver. Tree, do you do great play-by-play. Ever think of trying out for a minor hockey team radio announcer? Ooh.
I don't know, man. I mean, as I said, it's just like I jarble too many words. That's the problem.
It's because you have too much dick in your mouth. That's
Well, I
what
mean,
it is.
my mouth goes
You're
faster
too
than
used-
my brain sometimes.
You're too used to having cock in your mouth. That's what it is, and you just can't speak without a little dick in your mouth, a little gherkin. That's right. The adjoined dead. So hockey players can beat each other up and it's fine, but when I do it, it's considered assault. Okay, legal system.
Right.
Curtis Janwich, which rhymes with sandwich. Devils fan here. Is it me or have the Devils had the puck the entire time? Pretty much.
Pretty
Like,
much. As
it's
I said,
not
they have
you.
been the much better team. They had a lot of offensive zone time in the first period. You only have the lead because, Shesty's been Shesty. But at the same time, the Devils have been the much better team.
Yeah.
They deserve to win.
It's been rough. It's been rough, boys.
Yeah.
Been tough. Been bad.
Yeah. As I said, it's just like you don't even have to follow hockey. It's like they are buzzing. They are playing fast. They are playing efficient hockey. They are playing very strong defensive hockey. They are not giving up many grade A chances, and the Rangers have. It is just a clinic. And you are getting outcoached by Lindy Ruff, who is pretty much a fossil.
Yeah.
I mean, the Devils could go on a run here. Like they could. I could easily see them beating the Hurricanes.
Oh yeah. I would say that the Rangers could beat the Hurricanes, but they can't beat the Devils right now. So
Yeah.
they are not coming with the energy that they needed. That game 6 is looking like an aberration. Remember,
Well, they got lucky. They had a bunch of power plays.
yeah, they did, and then their even strength goals late were when the Devils got jealous or aggressive.
Tries for a grade A chance, misses the pass. Myers going to try and grab it out, stays out of the zone, taken by Dawson Mercer. But it's still going to be
the
a struggle along
strategy
the
of
boards.
trying to draw penalties doesn't work when you give up shorthanded goals.
Yeah, and another big takeaway.
Here's a
3-on-1.
3-on-1.
Sharon Govich now. Waiting. Shot saved by Shesty. A rebound saved by Shesty and a hold. Oh, another golden opportunity for the Devils. And you give that up, you're going to lose easy.
T-Drip says, here's some money, 5. At least you're not a Coyotes fan. It could be a lot worse. By the way, Steelers are going to be decent this year. Pernamon says, hi, Tree, play Poke MMO and stream it.
There's a
With
Pokemon
chat.
MMO?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know there's a Pokemon MMO. Like, I haven't played Pokemon in a long time. Devils win the face-off, going to be taken by Jack Hughes.
Did you
skating
play
with precision.
Pokemon Go?
No. My sister did. Backed off by... Kevin
Now the
Ball back
Rangers
off.
have numbers.
Now with numbers. 3-on-2 coming for the Rangers. Kako with the near side. Tries to get it back to Hedel. Can't control the puck, though. Still going behind the net. Taken by Kako back. Over to Trouba. Tries to get in front of the net. It's going to be blocked off by
what a play
the
by
stick
Kako.
of Chesney. Back over to Kako. Back left hand. Shot high. Rolls off the board. Still waiting. Trouba shoots it in front of the net. Saved by Schmid. Waiting for it. Back to Kako. Still waiting. Has back to the point. Over to Keandre Miller. Waits back. Back to the
they put
point.
the
Shot
kid line
and
back
save.
together.
Schmid on Lafreniere. An easy save. But some good chances for the Rangers.
Gallant has juggled the lines. The kids are back together. He's probably going to go with Trocheck, Panarin, Kreider here, and then Kane, Zibanejad, and Tarasenko. You see the kids are together. They've changed up a lot right now. Obviously, the Rangers are getting desperate for some offense. What do we say? Black Bull 77. Pray that the hockey gods don't get the cup. Give the cup to the Maple Leafs.
I mean, dude, that would be a lot of cancer if it happens. The legacy of failure, or the half century of failure, will end. I won't be happy because another video will age poorly and be doomed to historical relevance, but or
nice,
reference. But it's just
Reverence.
Relevance. I meant to say relevance.
Relevance.
Historical relevance. I can't speak today. Devils still coming with numbers. Back to John Marino. Waits back. Tries to get past does. Shot wide and over towards Tatar on the rebound and scores. A big goal by Tomas Tatar. The Rangers are caught sleeping. And it's getting ugly in Rangerland East. Tomas Tatar. One of the big signings a couple years ago. And nobody was covering John Marino there. Dear God, you might as well have considered him slippery like a dolphin. Jesus Christ. Look at that salty motherfucker in your screen. Let's get a view here. Let's get a good view of this salty motherfucker.
I mean, the guy just missed a wide open cage right here, and you go cover down below the net.
Yeah,
Who was
nobody is nobody's
that?
covering. It was Tarasenko, Kreider, and Mikkola.
Kreider, what
Some
is Kreider going below the goal line?
Well, they're trying to chase the puck. Too much puck chasing. They don't care about the guys. And I mean, as I said, that is just ugly, ugly hockey of huge defensive lapse. Huge. And now the Devils are chasing again, dumping in the zone. Back over to Panarin. They'll dump it back in. Intercepted by Kane. Siegenthaler keep it in the
Rangers
zone.
Need a goal
Back to
before
Fox.
the end of this period, or they're fucking cooked.
Oh, of course. What do you think you are, Toronto or Boston? Fuck no. Intercepted by Fox, who hasn't done shit. And is still waiting, and it'll be back to the Devils with numbers again. Timo Meier with it now. Tries it back and blocked off to the side. Back to the front. Back to Sharon Govich. Back in front. It's blocked off by a Ranger and taken out of there by Panarin. And he'll take it back over towards Vinny Trocheck. Over to Fox. Fox to Kane. Still waiting. Blocked off. It'll go behind the net. Back to Fox, who's pinching in hard. And they're just getting desperate right now. Kane back over. It'll be taken by Jesper Bratt. And Siegenthaler's going to come with it now. Now charging near side. Waiting with numbers. 3-on-3. Back over to Bratt. Bratt shot saved by Snipe. Rebound over the point. He'll still wait. Here comes a chase. Back over to Kane. Quick shot. Gloved off and shot wide. And it's going to be taken by the Devils and Eric Halla. Dumps it back in. Trouba will keep it in the zone though. And it'll be taken by the Devils and Jack Hughes. And it'll be dumped in by Andre Palat. Palat and Palat. Jesus.
Somebody just lost a glove.
Yep, still going though. Rangers try to have 3-0-2. Can't control the puck. It'll be taken by Jack Hughes. He'll dump it in the zone. And Keandre Miller will have to fetch back and grab it. This game's gone sideways in the last 5 minutes. You kind of felt it coming, and it's still going like furious anger. It's just like that quote from Pulp Fiction. English, motherfuckers, do you speak it? Because you're going to need to play some defense.
I mean,
you aren't playing it.
Some very disruptive.
Golden chances. Golden chances. They are the significantly better team. Yeah. John Marino dumps it in the zone. It'll be taken by the Devils, still going with buzzing numbers. And he'll be dumped back in. They'll try to keep it in the zone. The Devils will keep it, but they'll keep it out of the blue line. Graves will keep it on his own side. Quick slap shot in towards the boards. Let it rattle around. Taken by Nathan Bastian, who beats another thing. That's another thing I've been noticing. A lot of puck battles being won by the Devils today.
Yeah,
and throughout the series,
they're they on the ice.
Have been faster, more physical, and they are out finessing a team that's supposed to be finesse.
Yeah,
Like, they are just the better team.
The Rangers.
If
are
they hadn't
small.
taken penalties, they win this series in 6. And now it's going to be intercepted by the Devils again. Siegenthaler with it now. Maybe a potential 3-on-2 brewing. No, it's not, but it's going to be taken by the Rangers. Looks like it's going to be Philip Hedel, who's still trying to race for it. Can't get there. Kid line out there for the Rangers. Siegenthaler moves it back behind his own net. Back over to Dougie Hamilton.
I don't think they should have ever gone away from the kid line.
He's just trying to get something started.
Kinda
Long pass
shit
over
there.
to Tar with it now. Still waiting. Near side. Has in control of it now. Moves it back over towards the blue line. Back to Hamilton. Back to Pratt. One-time shot. Misses the net. Goes over to Brian Graves. Back to Thomas Tatar. Didn't notice, but dumps it back in. Jesper Pratt with it now. Tries to get it on net. Can't get there, though. Taken by Fox. He'll clear it out. But the Devils will get it back in mid-ice. It is a very tilted ice right now. Adam Fox just trying to get off the ice and can't. The forwards have changed. The defense has it. 1:05 left in the second period. Still going. Long pass over to Kreider. And it's intercepted by the Devils again. Once again. And now Kreider's going to take it back. 2-on-2. Guys, a desperate shot. It goes off the pad of Schmidt and out of play.
Kreider's usually a guy that gets it going in these games, and he looks slow. Like
It's very sloppy. 650 people are watching the Salt. It's
Are you?
yeah, here it is. Here's the big thing. 11-1 in air slot shots. Once again, the Devils are playing a very strong defensive game. They're playing a very strong team game. They are out skating, they are out hitting, they are out maneuvering, and they are out finessing. They are winning puck battles. They are winning every single battle with a damn. And the Rangers look like they just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I had this team going to the final. They just look so apathetic.
Yeah, and it's a bracket that anyone could win.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Now, a goal in these last 38 seconds would be.
have to. They have it in the zone. So Vanajad will get it back behind Chris Kreider into his back office. And they're going to be swarmed by Devils, procking and prodding with their crowbars. Tries to get it back. It's going to be taken back by Trouba. Tries for the redirect. Can't get there. Moves it back to Kreider. And it's just going to flick off and move behind all the way to the Rangers zone. And looks like it's going to have to be picked up by a Ranger. It'll be passed to Trouba, dumps it in the zone. Graves is going to run back and chase it. They can't keep it in. Still do, though, and they're going to have to deflect. 8 seconds left. Over to Trouba. Tries to get the redirect and a big save. No, it's deflected wide on the save by Schmidt. And Trouba's going to get it. Another breakaway by Holla, and it's going to be too late. The period's over, fortunately. But a golden chance. But the Devils have supreme command of the game. It is just like Germany invading Poland. There is no mercy. They can try all they want.
Wide.
That's a good save by Schmidt, though. Schmidt has been on fire. Schmidt has been
He
excellent.
hasn't been tested that much, though. Like,
Ooh.
Shesty
Celtics,
here is,
113, 111. I mean, Shesty has just been, he's manning the dam.
Oh,
It's
Sixers just hit a 3. Sixers just hit a 3.
oh, probably guess Harden.
Yeah.
Sounds like Harden.
Glenn the Cat. So I was assaulted the
Paul,
other day. He said it was a hockey check, so I put him in the box for 2 minutes. Live your dreams. Ryan M. Is the Valerie Nikushkin story the craziest thing to happen off ice in playoff hockey since Mike Danton called a hit man on his agent? Who was his
We
dad,
don't
by
even know the
way.
whole details of it.
Yeah.
Everything just looks sketchy.
TJ Showman Golf. Imagine if the Devils won that Johnny Gaudreau trade. Would this series be over by now? I wish my Blue Jackets didn't get killed by injury. I think the Rangers are getting killed by old age. Josh
Well, it's
Howard.
not just age. It's like they
Yeah.
have youth. It's just like they're getting just outplayed.
Yeah. Josh Howard, and now an NHL high Q. Bruins and Avs lose. The chaos and salt falls like snow on Mount Fuji. Good stuff, guys.
I'll be right back.
Loving the stream. Connor Lanker, am I wrong to feel optimistic about the Islanders next season? Yes. No, the Isles, you're just coming off the playoff series. Should be fine. And the adjoining dead, if you could go back in time and change what sports event, what would you change? I would go back and make New England never become a dynasty. Well, that's one event. You said you can change one sports event. You would, what would you just change one of their 6 Super Bowls? Or you would change Drew Bledsoe getting hit? Like, what would the one thing I would change is the Auburn Tigers stop the Florida State Seminoles from scoring in the 2011 national championship game. Yeah, put those nuts.
I
in your
would
mouth.
stop. I would
Put
stop
those
the
nuts
Cubs
in
winning a
your
World
mouth.
Series. Jason Kipnis would hit a fair ball,
Yeah,
and
or Chris Bryant stumbles when he fields that ground ball, huh? Yeah. Yeah. All right then.
Boston just tied it up 14, 114, 114.
Wow. You got your balls to the wall.
That's a good song.
That is. Is that AC/DC?
No,
I
that's
saw that.
it's a German band. I think it's Warrant. No, not Warrant. It's
Warrant doesn't sing balls to the wall.
Except.
Except, what is the greatest 80s one-hit wonder?
Ooh, somebody's watching me. That's up
By
there.
Rockwell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was on the back.
Come On Eileen by Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Tainted Love. Tainted Love's a good one.
Tainted Love is by...
Oh, and James Harden nails a 3 with 8.4 seconds left.
Wow. Harden.
Tainted Love is by who?
Soft Cell.
Yep.
Wow. Africa by Toto.
That's a great one.
No, Toto's had a
Take
couple
on
of
Me.
hits. Take on Me. Oh yeah.
Take on me.
Take it off
on me. Take me on. It was a cover of a Motown. Oh, that is right. Tainted Love is a cover of a
James
Motown
Harden is
song.
going off 45 points.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Blondie's not a one-hit wonder. Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy. My girl wants to party all the time. I won't sing for you because I'm bad at it. But Incheon DM, I would go to the 09 ALDS, replace that damn ump.
No, you would place the in 97 or 96, I think. Remember when like the Braves had like that terrible umpire by Eric Gregg? He was just calling a bunch of ball strikes.
Remember he was
Replace
so
that
fat?
one.
Remember he was so fat he could barely do a strike call, so he would just do his arm like this because Eric Gregg was a big fat man.
Well, I mean, he died of a heart attack, unfortunately,
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
unfortunately, yeah. David Crunch, Bryce Harper has been cleared to rejoin the Phillies today. Could be back before the All-Star break, or the Phillies proceed with caution. I would proceed with caution. Look at that shit. Just fucking lazy fucking hockey from the fucking Rangers. Look, Kreider just gets his pocket picked, and then the next thing you know, McLeod is in front of the net.
I think Philly's going to win game 1.
Yeah. The Adjoined Dead.
Honestly, the one thing I would change just to piss you off, David Tyree doesn't catch that ball. It's called back in a holding penalty.
Oh, yeah. There's plenty of holding on that play. I could make New England not become a dynasty by making the 2000 draft never happen. They aren't winning without Tom Brady. Yeah?
Right.
Yes. Josh Howard 5, show Tree, the body massage, G.I. Joe clip.
Ooh, what's that one? What is that one? Body massage.
And it's still going. Michael McLeod with a shorthanded goal. His first career playoff goal at a big time. 118 to 115.
I don't even remember the body massage one.
It's the Deshaun
Oh, this
Watson.
one's the best. This one's the best. Hold on. No, not that one.
Fucking Celtics.
Oh, here's the body massage one. Okay.
Dead air. Thank you for joining me, everybody. But
Got it.
we'll take a look.
Here it is. Oops.
Do a full screen.
Come here, pick up that thing, eh? You want to do it?
Put lunch over it.
Want the body massage?
What did he just say to us?
Oh,
What the hell?
body
Body massage. What's this one? No, my favorite one is. Oh no, this one is good.
Down your sleeve, fire on your sleeve. Okay. All right. What's up? Yeah. You didn't take anything over 10, did you?
What the fuck?
Which one? No, I gotta do my favorite one. She said penis bump. No. Hold on. Let me find the best one.
Mom, Dad, come here. You gotta see this.
What the fuck?
No, this one here. This one's the best.
I fucking ass-sword your mom's ass last night. I wrote the best of. Orange nuts are for pussies. So how it tastes? Boosted. Hey, aren't you Buzz Lightyear?
Hey, aren't you Buzz Lightyear?
What the fuck?
I love your movies. All right, we can stop that intermission filler right there.
It was
That
that
is-
was definitely
takes
something.
the edge off of the salt. All right.
Well, I mean, nothing wrong with some good salt, but
The
I
New
think
Jersey
we're-
Devils
have written in there saying, "How you feeling, Five? Fuck you, Devils."
Yeah, I know how it's feeling.
Emotional, damn it!
Yeah.
Spartan
A lot of Rangers fans were thinking highly on him. Same here. I thought too.
Yeah. Yeah, you thought that after winning, 5-2, that they could take it to the fucking Spartan win. Oh no, the Sixers are giving me hope. This is bad. Jared
Yeah,
Overfeld.
and then the thing I hate about the Sixers is everyone's gonna praise Sam Hinkie, even though he deserves none of it. He's been out of the Sixers for years. This is an entirely different era of Philly Sixers basketball.
Jared Overfeld says, "Show Tree what two girls do with one cup." I've actually never seen two girls, one cup.
I've seen little bits of it, but apparently he came out and said it was faked.
Yeah, somebody said it was like soft serve ice cream or something.
Yeah, it was like a frosty.
Mm-hmm. Still, it's disgusting.
It
no matter
is.
what.
How do you think oh, this is hot? There's two girls starting. It's oh!
How come no one's ever remade Two Girls, One Cup? That's the thing.
Because you can only do it
How long
once.
has
It's
it
not
been
where Hollywood,
around?
where it just you reclaim shit.
How long has it been around? It's been around for 20 years, hasn't it?
About 10, 15.
One guy, one jar, I hear is way worse. That's all I have to say.
I don't want to know. I
Yeah.
haven't even heard of
I
One
don't-
Guy, One Jar.
yeah.
I don't even want to know about it.
You don't want to know about it. You don't. Mhm. Have you seen there's a Tosh Point where he makes his entire audience watch Two Girls, One Cup?
No. I never really gave a shit
They're
about
all
Tosh
like,
1.0.
yeah, well, yeah. Anyways,
600 people watching the Salt.
Yep, here we go. Salt Factory. Noah Sharp, I changed Jim Joyce's blunder. Still pisses me off to this day. Cries and Tigers fan.
Mm-hmm.
And then Michael Kenji Izumi, Boston team singing Free Fallin' tonight.
There's a lot of choking going on in Boston. If
LMAO.
Boston, you better thank the God that Boston didn't choke this much during the Revolution, or else we'd still be a British-controlled territory.
Yeah. It's not hard to win your independence, though. It's like they would have given up after a while. I mean,
Well, they would
Canada
have
just
eventually relinquished it, in the late, early 20th century,
Yeah.
probably. After
We had
World
to
War
kick
II, they
some
realized
ass.
they couldn't control it all.
But we wouldn't be as awesome as we were if we had, because look at how much Canada sucks. You know?
Canada's pussified, man.
Yeah, Canada's a
Imagine being Canadian.
yeah, they're pommies, prisoners of Mother England.
Well, I mean, they do
Oh, yeah,
have
pommy.
you do get legalized edibles, so you'd
Well,
like it
yeah.
up there. But I don't know if I'd be a
Kurzov,
fan of the taxation and the.
2 Yinzers, 1 sandwich, and James Pribble says who won this first Stanley Cup. I'm
Well,
just
what,
kidding.
if there's 2 yins or
Listen.
1 sandwich, what's going to happen is you fight for the sandwich and he just sits there.
I'm just making fun. I'm just messing with y'all Canadians. Y'all are fine. I love Canadians. I love Canadian people. We had fun in Canada, didn't we? I smoked a lot of weed.
Oh, you were fucking baked that last night.
Yeah.
You were baked.
We were in Hamilton, but we didn't go to any strip clubs or anything, you know,
Oh,
because we don't go to strip clubs. It's like not
Uh-huh.
our thing. That's not my
Sure.
thing. hmm Beast Metal 1989. I remember mentioning this on here before, but there was a sequel to Two Girls One Cup sometime in the 2016 to 2017 timeframe. Oh, I did not know that. I'm not a big Rule 34 guy.
well, I think most people didn't know that, or they at least tried to. It didn't have the traction.
Yeah,
Because it's
Didn't
just
have
like
the viral.
everyone
sense
knows.
because-
Everyone knows like what it is now.
Yeah, yeah. There was a lot of shit videos, a lot of Shizer videos. You know.
Oh yeah,
German-
that it's all like
German
it's all
Shizer.
fetish shit.
Yeah. Who looks at shit and is just like, that's my jam right
Honestly,
there.
your guess is as good as mine. But look at the internet. There's every fetish.
Oh,
known
here's
to man,
Tom
so-
Grossi. Tom's
Ooh.
checking in, telling us we got to manage the puck better. Okay, no
really-
hockey expert Tom Grossi weighing in on. He's absolutely right, by the way. He's 100% right. Got to get pucks on net.
So
Gotta get
continuing
pucks in
what's
deep.
happening
Yep. Yeah, Tom.
Well, that's Tub Girl. Oh, dude,
Oh.
that's bad.
I've never seen Tub Girl either. 'cause
No,
I
there's a
don't like
picture of
watch-
it. It's a picture of it. It's like
I've seen
oh.
Goatsy though. I've seen Goatsy because
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing as Goatsy. It's just like it's
Goatsy
like,
is probably the worst thing.
Goatsy's pretty bad.
All right. Well, I might have to switch things up for the third period when we come
What?
out. I might have to turn the studio lights off and just go dark.
Ooh, you're getting
I
very
have to
kinky
go
on us, huh?
dark.
You're getting kinky. Uh-oh. Tom Grossi says, use the flute. Call the Megazord Rangers. Do, 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 do. That's what you're going to have to do. You Green Ranger Patrick Kane. Need to call the Dragon Zord.
Adjoining Dead favorite TV show like live. I don't have a favorite TV show now. I just watch
Not
sports.
anymore. Problem is, like, most TV sucks. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Oh yeah,
It's just like it's the same stuff. It's just bland. Like you can't really
every
do
sitcom is
stuff
the same.
anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
And
every
it's like most of it's just like why is this on? It's just there to like add space. Like the most of the good stuff, like I'm afraid to watch because I'm either gonna think it's gonna be bad. Like Rick and Morty, I've never watched it because I'm afraid because I saw like the fan base with the Szechuan sauce, and I'm like, these people are fucking
yeah.
insufferable. And I am afraid of watching it just in case like I realize it's like this show sucks. And I've got nothing against Rick and Morty. It's just like I'm afraid to watch it. Like most of the stuff I watch that I like, it's like, you know, stuff on like streaming services.
Sumo Orange Rangers need to be up there with the all-time chokers. They're not choking. They're just
playing like shit. They're not choking. I wouldn't say they're choking.
they're just pulmonarily challenged.
Pulmonarily challenged. Oh, dude, like this is way lower than Colorado, Seattle, and here it is. Here's Rangers.
I mean, the Devils were supposed to win this series. Okay.
Well, I had the
be
Rangers
honest.
winning this series. I had the Rangers winning this series. You said the Rangers were going to win this series early too.
I did.
Let's be real. So here's Rangers Devils.
Chibin,
You have a little bit of
Chibin
space,
K.
and then you have Colorado, Seattle, and then you have a ton of space, and then we go back down, back up, back up, back up, and there is Boston, Florida.
Sabian K. Tree, you owe the Milwaukee Bucks a hearty congrats. Beast of Metal 1989. LA Kings, here lies our King of Kings, succumbed to rot. Quartered and stoned, witness the judgment beckoned. Justin Ziegler, 76ers, just won with Harden scoring over 40 points. I got a feeling karma is coming for us. Also prayers with Shaq Barrett and his family. Something happened with Shaq Barrett.
Yeah, his 2-year-old daughter drowned.
Oh my
It is
God.
tragic.
Oh, that is terrible.
And I'm just like, oh God, that's horrible.
That is awful.
Like I couldn't imagine that feeling because it's just like a guilt's got to run through your head because it's just like it was probably a pure accident.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's just like,
It's
You
awful.
lose it's probably his firstborn daughter too. It's terrible.
Yeah. That's bad, dude.
Yeah.
Mm.
No show in the cup, which
All
apparently
right.
the Rangers aren't going to
Third
get close
period
to again
after
this year.
this.
Akira Schmidt he's playing well.
The Rangers
And
need to
Chesty
score
can't
on
handle
one
it.
of
Like,
those power plays. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a tall order. It can be done, but
This is very similar to that game 6, when the Rangers were down. They were down, and then they needed a goal from somebody. Maybe Lafreniere scores a goal.
yeah,
Maybe.
Rangers have had a lifeless power play, 0 for 4. Scoring chances, takeaways have been a big thing for the Devils too. Like the Rangers are playing very, very sloppy hockey right now. They've been playing
Jared
sloppy hockey since Game 3, if we're being completely honest.
Jared Oberfeld says, I highly recommend The Last of Us. The world ends before the Red Sox become insufferable. So that's like a
It was like
Doomsday.
it's like it was a video game series. And apparently, it's like the present day and an alternate future. Like this was before Boston became insufferable. Apparently, it's before LeBron James got drafted. And all that shit.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
The Squid, congrats, 5. You traded the Giants derping in the draft for the Rangers derping in the playoffs. Still not over yet, boys. Justin Ziegler, are the Krakens playing with house money now? They've
They've been playing with house money for the whole playoffs.
All right, third period is underway.
Third period
I'm in
is
darkness
underway,
mode.
and there's going to be darkness. And if he still loses, it's going to be 4 days in the darkness. There's going to be so much darkness that'll be a sketch like Charlie Murphy. And there's a shot on net blocked off. Rangers will recover. It's going to be taken back, and once again, the Devils will recover in their own zone. Taken back. Resets with John Marino. Back to Ryan Graves. Graves will flick it into the zone and just get an easy line change. Ryan Lindgren takes it back and it flanks off. Back to the Rangers. Patrick Kane with speed with a long pass over to Panarin and takes it back over to, I believe that's Zibanejad.
Shot!
Back to Kane, shot off and deflected off the blocker of Akira Schmid. Taken back. Back over to the point. Akira Miller tries to get it, can't get there. And now it may be a 2-on-1. Jack Hughes with Andre Palat back. Hughes with a shot. Blocked off by, it looks like Trouba. It went off his face. He it lost a few chiclets there. Devils recover back in their own zone. Taken back to Siegenthaler over to Miller. Or sorry, to Hamilton. Siegenthaler takes it back, dumps it in the zone. And it looks like there's going to be a stoppage in play.
For
This is
Trouba
a-
getting hit in the face.
Maybe.
The Adjoining Dead, what's your favorite Mario Kart if you have ever played the 64?
Gotta go
64
Mario Kart
all day.
64, man. Playing this
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday
Classic.
nights. Playing
Yep.
in battle mode. Fuck yeah.
Yep. All 3 of your best friends, and maybe 2 of them, maybe one of them's your drug dealer.
Ooh, we actually have the New Jersey Devils giving us 5 bones.
Yeah,
let 5
cook.
I love if it was actually the New Jersey Devils who said that.
Yeah. What if it was their official account? They're just
it's like,
trolling Rangers
congratulations.
fans.
It's like let 5 cook.
That's not what he wanted to cook. Mario Kart 64, the original Rainbow Road, baby.
No, but I know what you are cooking tonight. Devils win the face-off, take it out of their zone. It's going to be
What
dumped in.
happened there? Did a wall of the salt
It must have been
factory
like
just
a
collapse?
Yeah, Salt Factory had like a collapse and it hit a few parking lots. It was like
Here
a
we go. The
Salt
Rangers
Factory.
can't get it out of their own zone.
Yep, it's still taken back, and Adam Fox has been with back.
1-4 checker.
And Jesper brought back to Heeshear, kept in the zone by Tatar, dumps it in the zone, and still going. Brendan Schneider, still going, and he's going to skate with speed. That's the only thing they can do. Back to Schneider, back to the point, tries to get it blocked off by the Devils and Ryan Graves, and they run back and get it out of the zone. Patrick Kane now on the ice. Full line change for the Rangers. Full line change for the Devils. Patrick Kane still with it. Waits for it. Dumps into the zone, giving chase. Graves tries to grab it. Intercepted by Vinny Trocheck. Nobody can control it.
Combinations.
Yeah, they're just trying to. They're getting desperate. They just need something.
Yeah.
Gerard Gallant's out of ideas. That's what's happening here. Yeah, you have Keandre
You have
Miller. You have
Yeah,
Panarin. Trocheck and
Kane
Kane
together,
Like,
yeah.
as I said, you're just trying to get something, anything going. The Rangers try to keep it in the zone. Patrick Kane tries to get it out, intercepted by Ball. Sharangovich moves it back over, can't keep it out. Mercer will try to clear, can't get it. Picked up by Trocheck. It'll be taken back
tired.
by Dawson Mercer, and they'll dump it in the zone. No icing call because there's not enough juice on it. Full line changes for both sides. Keandre Miller keeps it in the zone. It'll be taken back. Goes over to Nico Mikkola. The big defensive acquisition dumped in the zone, and it goes right to Akira Schmidt's stick, and he gets it out of the danger to Zibanejad. Or not to Zibanejad, I'm sorry, to Siegenthaler. And it'll go in towards center ice. McLeod tries to clear it, can't do it. It'll be taken by Kakko. And a loose puck goes over towards Schneider. Schneider moves it back over to Philip Hedl. Hedl back to Schneider. Schneider will dump it in towards the zone. Lafreniere gets back, but it's going to be taken by Dougie Hamilton, who moves it back to Siegenthaler, but an odd bounce of the puck will get it to the Rangers, and Schneider tries to get it front, shot off, and it'll be trickle wide. No Rangers there. Siegenthaler just try and clear it out of the zone. But it will be a high stick on Miles Wood, and it'll be a face-off in the double zone.
Played it with a high stick. Charlie Alex, another all-time choke contender is 94 Red Wings. Yeah.
Oh, dude, against the Sharks? Oh, that was bad.
Yeah,
It was bad.
It choked
Against
it.
this, yeah, the Flames choked the next year in 7-2.
All
But
right.
it'll be a face-off to the right of Akira Schmid. Goodrow going up against Eric Holla. Face-off will be won by the Devils again. And they'll clear it out of the zone. It'll be an icing call, though.
That'll be a nice.
And now we will do it again. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
620 people here to watch me melt down. That's fine. Whatever.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody loves some good salt. And honestly, we're here to put on a show. And I hope this is what's going to be.
And there was much rejoicing.
I love some good rejoicing. Face off circle one over the point. Let's get that big screen in there so we get the salt. That's what you're here for. You're not here for me. Devils win it again. Going to be taken back. Devils giving chase. Icing call beaten. No, it'll actually be beaten by Lindgren. It'll be an icing call. Look at this sad motherfucker right now. He is so fucking sad. He is so salty. He is losing it. He thought this was going to be the year. And the Devils are just giving him the business. There is just no life right now. I am going to prod the shit out of you, sir, and it is going to be no mercy or no fun whatsoever. But face off to the left of Akira Schmid. They'll win the face off. Shot by Tarasenko, saved by Schmid. It'll be rebounded and it'll go to the far boards. Taken back by the Devils again. It'll be behind the net. It'll go back to Eric Holla. Holla far side. It'll take it back. Intercepted by the Rangers, but it'll be taken back by the Devils. Scrum in center ice. And it'll just flick it harmlessly for a line change. Full line change for the Devils. Rangers will have to reset. He is fucking pissed as Mika Zibanejad will throw it to Tarasenko. Tarasenko back to Zibanejad. His shot's blocked off by Graves. And they'll dump it in the zone. That's going to be no icing because Miller was too close to it. And now they'll have to reset again. Trouba gets it behind his own net. Tries to reset. Skate with the puck towards center ice. Move it far side over to Patrick Kane. Dumps it in towards the zone. Kane will re-grab his own loose puck. Tries to get it in front. Shot by Trouba. And a save by Schmid. Keeps it in the zone, though. Miller's going to grab it. Back to Tarasenko. And it'll be dumped in the zone. And now it's a foot race. Here come the Devils. Oh, no. It's a bad play. And it's an accidental friendly fire. No penalty called. And it's going to be... No, the play is dead. They're going to call it goaltender interference. Nico Hischier running into... He's running into Shesty. And Hischier slow to get up. Just a friendly fire. And it's going to be a high stick. So it might be a penalty on the Rangers. Yeah, Keandre Miller's going to the box because he interfered. He had a high stick on Nico Hischier, which forced the run in.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, he checked him into the boards.
I don't see that. I don't see
No,
what
here's the
Miller
thing.
did.
Look what happens after. Like he pushes him in and then he
Right.
checks him in the boards. Like it's cheap shit. Keandre
see
Miller
what-
just like
They're,
checked him.
they're
Just-
not showing the.
like look at what happened.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a problem. Like it happens in the boards. Like it just checks him.
Bad. It's bad. Oh,
And he's
that.
still going. Like look at that.
That's roughing.
That is
Yeah,
that's
roughing.
that's a blatant penalty. 2 minutes for roughing. I mean, dude, that is shit. No wonder why he's slow to get up. We couldn't see shit. Taken by Severson. Power play point. They could bury this right now. Tatar, quick wrist shot, blocked off, shot wide. Back to Mercer. Mercer's going to keep it in, but Fox is going to grab it, tries to clear. It'll be a 2-on-2. Zibanejad with a long shot, going to be taken back by Kreider. Shot wide. Probably the best opportunity the Rangers have had all period. Back to Holla. Still waiting. It's going to be intercepted, but Kreider can't control his skates. It'll be taken back by Dawson Mercer, who moves it back over to Timo Meyer, who moves back with speed. Minute 30 left in the period.
Oh,
back
big
in and a
hit
big
by
check
Trouba.
by Jacob Trouba.
Wow.
He probably
Huge
elbowed him in the
foul.
face, and Timo Meyer is just had his clock cleaned. That's just a clean open ice hit. Meyer just
Yeah.
didn't see him coming. Oof. It's the only thing Jacob Trouba's good for, injuring star players.
Oh, he hit him hard.
Yeah, like
hit.
I'm more worried about how he hit his head on the ice. So they might be clearing him and just taking him out. Like he got taken out to next week.
I don't
He's
think I
fortunately
saw
getting
this
up, but
as
I
a-
just
I don't think this is a dirty hit though.
yeah, as I said, it's just like he,
Oh no.
yeah,
Oh, he-
as I said, he wasn't paying attention. He was just trying to dump it, and then Trouba just like goes to town. I
He
mean,
lowered his head.
yeah,
Oh, that was a big hit.
yeah, that's a clean hit. It's
Yeah.
open ice. The problem is, like, once again, Timo Meyer went 4-on-1. I don't know why.
Yeah, he
does
led
that.
with his shoulder. That's
Yeah.
a clean hit.
No, Timo
sorry.
Meyer just like he wasn't
He
paying
led with
attention.
his
He went
shoulder.
4-on-1. He was in a diamond.
Yep.
Yeah, I
His
mean,
elbow
that's
was
not an
down.
elbow to the face.
His
elbow's
elbow
in
was
the
down.
chest. It's clean.
His shoulder, yeah,
It's clean.
It's a clean hit. Like
Like as I said, Meyer tried for the clear. He tried to go for it, tried to brace,
Down.
and then it just he just runs into a brick wall, and his name is Sir Jacob Trouba. Woof. He'll probably sit Meyer for the rest of the game, I think, right?
yeah.
But there's 124 left in the power play. They obviously
Evan-
stopped play.
Evan Richard says death has a face and it is indeed still bald.
Yep. Back to Hughes, back to Hamilton at the point. It's going to be intercepted by the Rangers. Back with Lindgren, 2-on-2. Dumped into the zone. Schmidt will grab the puck behind his own net. Pass it up past a Ranger, back over to Heischier. Taken back by the Rangers, back over by Barclay Goodrow. Back over to Tyler Mott, who dumps it back in the zone. Back over to Palat, probably the most momentum they had. Back to Gaudreau, and blocked off by the Devils, preventing a grade A chance from happening. Jesper Bratt, now with the puck in front. Over to Nico Heischier. Heischier back in front, over to Palat, shot blocked, and it's going to be taken by Mika Zibanejad, who will just harmlessly dump it into the zone. 45 seconds left on the power play.
Oh, they're saying Gordon Lightfoot died.
Oh, Gordon Lightfoot.
Oh, the
shit.
Edmund Fitzgerald will sail no more.
Damn.
This is actually a pretty decent kill by the Rangers.
That was
if
a
they
good
can
song.
get this done. Yeah.
84 years old. Good life, man.
And
Hamilton shot off
another one for
deflected,
goal.
saved by Shesty. Rebound in front of the net, can't control, but the Devils will grab it back at center ice. Eric Holla moves it back. 13 minutes left in the game, 10 seconds left in the power play, and they're just going to dump it and admit defeat on the power play. The penalty is killed, and the Rangers have some semblance of life. Ryan Lindgren will take it. Moves it back over to the point to Vinny Trocheck. Dumps it in towards the zone. Taken back. John Marino gives chase. Big hit by Vinny Trocheck. Now they're playing with some speed. Vinny Trocheck takes it back. Go over to Patrick Kane, and Sharon Govich shoves him off. It's going to be intercepted by Vinny Trocheck. And there's going to be no penalty called. All the Rangers fans are pissed. They want
Shoot
one.
that.
Going to be
Shoot
taken
it.
back. Trocheck misses the shot. It's going to be taken back by Schneider, who can't keep it in the zone. They have to reset. Kane takes it over to Panarin. Panarin back over to Kane. Kane tries for Panarin. He can't get the shot in one-time connection, and it's an easy glove save by Akira Schmid. You're so pissed.
They're trying for that cute shit instead of shooting the puck.
Oh, baby. Ooh, well, we're going into commercial break. The optimism will slowly die from a certain bald man.
Nick Soka, I think it's time for a new episode of which in which all optimism dies. Also, I'm genuinely excited for the Carolina Panthers next year. Hi, King Feiner, Alpha Chad of Middle Earth, the same guy who gave you the gift of Iron Horse, has a new clickbait punishment. If Tom loses, he needs to do a live reaction to the anime Futabu.
Futabu, is that one of those
No.
fucked up animes?
I think mayo and coffee.
HentaiDude.com.
JFK, this is a score. It's 2-0. Oh yeah.
Futabu, apparently it's dissatisfied with an ordinary high school life.
forgot.
Akane Nimura decides to join the Fuda Club. Oh, Lord. It's one of those. Jesus. Yeah. I mean, Tom's going to be
forgot the
scarred for
overlay.
life. It's one of those fucked up things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's fetish shit.
Oh, which you're into.
No, you're into that shit.
You're
fucking
into
asshole.
that shit.
You're into that You're into the degenerate fetish. You were talking that shit all fucking weekend. Are you kidding me?
No, I wasn't. I don't know who you're talking about.
No,
You're
that's you,
making-
fucker. Get the
You're
fuck outta
living
here.
that revisionist.
And now
history.
700 people are learning about fucking Futabu. Jesus.
Well,
Christ.
you're the one that's talking. Shut up.
Shit.
Shut up.
Well,
Fucking bullshit ass Rangers.
yeah. As I said, man, if you want to get off to that shit, be my guest. It's just, whatever. Drinking mayo with bench warmer brew is the next clickbait sports punishment. Yes. Yes, it is. It's going to be fucking terrible. And both of us, yeah,
That's
we
gotta
really
be
are.
Brandon. That's got to be Brandon, right?
Speaking of Benchwarmer Brew, for the 700 people here, buy our coffee.
The 5 points blend.
It's not some degenerate shit. It's armchair quarterback blend, the real stuff.
Blue.
The Devils fans are going hog wild. 700 people are taking in the bald man salt. Pornhub has blocked the state of Utah from using it. I think there's a law in Utah that prevents that, which is
What?
good.
Pornhub?
Hi King Feanor Fuda is for those with culture. Sure. Yeah. Whatever you say, buddy. Whatever
Justin
you say.
Ziegler, thanks Tree for your haters guide curse.
I mean, well, as I said, it's usually one team makes the finals and then the other just gets knocked out early. It's weird. Dougie Hamilton gets it back in his own zone. Going to be taken back to the front side.
That's going to be waived.
Nope. It'll be taken by Shesty at the point. Moves back over to Keandre Miller, who will flick it towards the side. Goes over towards Dougie
Let's
Hamilton.
be dump. Here we go. Here we go.
But it's going to be taken back. It's still going. Let's move in towards the five.
need
zone
a
right here.
goal.
'Cause you're not looking for my ugly mug. You're looking for this guy right here with the bench warmer brew and the 5 points blend, which is going to taste like piss and vinegar after this night is done. Akira Schmidt tries to dump it out. It's taken back by Tarasenko, but it's intercepted off the puck by Jesper Bratt. Taken back over by Tomas Tatar, who's passed from Maricala. Tatar will dump it in the zone. And it'll be moved in by Shesty. Back over behind his own net to Ryan Lindgren. Yeah, the Rangers just can't get anything. They're just laying an egg. Trubo will dump it in the zone. New Jersey's just the better team. And New Jersey grabs it again. It's going to be taken by John Marino. Marino moves it back to Ryan Graves. And he'll take it back. Moves it back in. Trubo will keep it in the zone, but now the Devils take it out. And the Devils will reset. Goes over. Back over to John Marino. Tries to get the long pass near side, and they'll dump it in the zone. Bastian gives chase. Schneider tries to grab it, take it back to Nico Mikkola. Near side, tries to dump it in towards the zone, and now the Devils will recover. Severson moves it back to Ball, move it across the boards, taken back by Dawson Mercer. But it's intercepted by the Rangers. Near side, coming with Nico Mikkola, dumps it in the zone. Rolls off the boards. Going to be taken back, wrestled to the point, and taken back by the Rangers in their fourth line. Varkey Glutro, Jimmy Vesey now with it. Back to Brandon Schneider. Schneider waits for it. Tries for a long saucer pass, can't get there. Back over to the point, tried to Mott. Flicked over, back behind the net. Still going. Kevin Ball intercepts it. Tries to get to Bastian.
they're
Big
hitting
hit
at
by
least.
Schneider, but now it's a 2-on-1. Left him exposed. Dawson Mercer and Sharangovich. Mercer tries for the shot. Saved by Shesty. Back in the rebound to Sharangovich. Shot wide. And it's going back with Nico Mikkola, who gets it out of a dangerous situation, and the Devils will regroup. Eric Halla dumps it in the zone near side, gets past Keandre Miller, gets his own dump in, back over to Palat. and move it back behind the net over to Eric Holla. Holla backs to wrestle out Fox, and he does. Gets it back point. Tries to get it to Capo Caco. Rangers with speed. Tries to get it for a 2-on-2. Lafreniere dumps it in, but Jack Hughes is behind it. Tries to get it. Flicks it behind his own net near side. Taken back by Keandre Miller. Keeps it in the zone. Flicks it across the boards. Back over to Eric Holla, and they'll dump it in. And it's going to be an icing. It's going to have enough speed.
And it's just
Well,
crazy
will the
to
net be
think-
empty? I mean, the net will be empty probably 3 minutes, I'd say.
4 minutes. 4 minutes left.
Yep.
Chibi and K says, Tree, quit slandering 5. He's a wholesome family man.
Wholesome family man who likes
Yes.
degenerate porn shit.
Sog Sock sent us $1.10. Thank you. I don't like degenerate porn. Let's be clear about that.
Uh-huh. Oh, dude.
Be clear
Pretty much
about
all porn's
degenerate.
degenerate, let's be honest.
You're a degenerate.
I never said I wasn't a degenerate. I'm
Okay.
saying you're a degenerate, motherfucker.
I'm not a degenerate. I'm a
You're a
normal
fucking
red-blooded
degenerate, you
American.
sick fuck.
Okay, press 1 in the chat if you have watched porn in your life. Press
Nearly
1.
everybody's watched porn. Let's be
Okay,
honest.
everyone's watched.
It's so
porn.
easy to find nowadays, man.
Yes. You can't even type in like online banking without seeing porn.
But here come the Devils now. Miles Wood with it. Tries to get the puck. McLeod will take it, but it's going to be clicked off by the pad of Chesty. Panarin with it now far side with speed. 3-on-2. Back to Trocheck shot. And a glove save from post to post by Akira Schmid. His biggest save of the night. Arguably. Oh, my Lord. Akira Schmid's come to play. I'll tap for that. This is my
Keeban
porn
K
so one.
says- Keeban K says it's pronounced Keeban.
Oh, it's not Shabin. Shabin. Oh, geez, it's Keeban. Whoops. Sorry, brother.
Schmidt just keeps coming up with big save after big
Well-
save. It's just Jason Flory. Sorry, bald man. The salt is coming.
Oh, yeah.
Sad face.
And Dave
Dave
Valensky.
Valensky, I love both your shows. Are you ever going to do an episode about Minnesota men's sports misery? I mean,
I've done one about the
Minnesota
Wild
kind of
before.
takes care of that for you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just a giant, miserable existence of salt and pain and hurt,
Whatever. Whatever, bitch.
badness and ugliness and ugly pain
Whatever.
and ugly bad pain
You are so pissed.
and darkness and sadness.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
You are so fucking salty, dude. You are the saltiest motherfucker in the history of man.
Adjoining Dead says, here's a good one. What's your favorite sports movie? Major League for me. All day.
Major League, The Sandlot, and Field of Dreams are up there.
Sports movie, period. Yeah, Major League. I can watch Major
Yeah.
League over and
Major
over again.
League. I haven't seen Major League in a long time. Would you call Naked Gun like a sports movie because it does have baseball in it?
No, not entirely. It's a police movie, but it's really good. Slap
I mean,
shots
dude, that
up there.
baseball scene is timeless.
It
Every
is
joke
timeless.
hits.
Yes. And you got I Love LA playing in the background. It's just from the east side to the west side, from the valley.
Yeah, Gaussian Sandlot's up there too. Sandlot is a classic. Caddyshack. I don't think I've ever really
LA.
seen Caddyshack the whole way. I know bits and pieces of it, and it's been brilliant. I just haven't seen it the whole way. The Natural's pretty good too. Scrum in front of the boards to the right side of Akira Schmid. Devils win the face-off again. And the Rangers will have to recover and regroup in their own zone.
The King Barrel Maker says the porn I watch is the Cowboys' playoff losses.
Oh, dude, I mean, you can argue that's porn. I
Yeah,
mean, dude,
that is-
you can argue it's just like entire city gets fucked by Panthers. 3-on-2 now. Tarasenko tries to get it and misses the pass for Fox. Thought there was probably someone close to him. They're just off sync. Kreider tries to get it in front, can't get there. Quick shot by Zibanejad, blocked off again. And now it's going to be over to Kreider.
Just
Goes
for
over
Brad.
towards Brott. Back to Heischer. And one timer, Brott can't get it though. And now I'm screwing up left and right. Over to Palat. Slap shot off, blocked off. Tries to over for the Hamilton shot, whipped off. And now it's going to be cleared into the zone. So Shesty gets back in his own zone. Fox with it. Still waiting. Flicks it off, dumps it in, tries to get somewhere, and now Siegenthaler's just going to play pitch and catch. Grab it now, back over to Eric Holla, who'll dump it in the zone. Rattles around the boards again, far side. Takes it back over to Jacob Truba. Now with numbers. And pressure coming. Over to Capo Caco. Over to Philip Heedle. Gets it back to Lafreniere. Can't control it. And now it goes back to Heedle with a couple of Devils around him. Looked up but swooped up by Capo Caco. And it's going to be taken back. Tried to be intercepted. Picked up by Caco, who controls it. One in timer in front. And they're going to be taken back by Lafreniere. Can't control by Caco. Now it's back to the point. Goes over to Capo Caco. Can't control it again. Caco's still waiting. Back to Heedle. Quick wrist shot. And now it's just going to be saved and coddled up by Akira Schmid, and the face-off will be underway shortly. 7:09 left in the third before the Devils play the Hurricanes on Wednesday night.
Where are we? We've had some supers come in.
Yeah, we have had some supers. Let's go with
Evan
Escher. Why is it the former Sharks have to be on the receiving end of big hits in these playoffs? Because the Sharks have nothing but pain.
Yeah.
And I know this is a fan of my second team. James Pribble says, your team didn't even make the playoffs. Dude, if our team made the playoffs, Boston doesn't get upset we don't have the epic names. Pens were playing like shit all year. We did you a favor. Penguins are cold. Hat-trick! It's over! Face off to the left of Schmid. Rangers win the face off. Get it back to the point. One-timer by Schneider. Shot wide. Ball's going to take it back. Now tries to clear the zone. Can't. Rangers keep it in. Now they'll clear back. Rattle around the zone. Panarin's going to try and grab it and does. Moves it back over to the point. Over to Schneider. Devils still buzzing. Trocheck fights for it near side. So going with Dawson Mercer, who clears the zone. And Adam Fox has to chase back. Will be some line changes for the Devils, but Braden Schneider moves in. 6:40 left in the third period. Tick, 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 tick. Patrick Kane dumps it in. Tries to get his own rebound, but Kevin Ball's going to muscle him out. Back over to Heischier. Dumps it back into the zone. Taken back by the Devils, and now they're going to have to clear back to center ice again. Keandre Miller dumps it in towards the zone. Rattles around the boards. Back over to John Marino.
It's out of
he'll
play.
clear the zone too, but it's out of play, so we'll have a face-off in the double zone. 700 people here to watch the bullshit. Pirate Fan Blues for 5 bones saw a league of their own a few days ago, and I friggin' loved it. Jimmy Dugan is a friggin' man, dude. I remember
There's no
the
crying
original
in
League of Their
baseball.
Own, man. Tom
Yeah.
Hanks, man. Tom Hanks is the OG.
That's who he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
He was crying about Madonna.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he's talking
They
about
made a
the
remake
show.
of A League of Their Own.
Yeah, I hear it's awful.
That's what I mean.
hear
I don't
it's
know.
awful.
Maybe he watched the original, which is
Yeah,
actually pretty good.
Yeah. That's right.
But here it
Just
is,
like
back to the face-off. DeAndre Miller dumps it in. Puck trickles and bounces around. Nobody can control it. Devils get it out of the zone. Back over to Keandre Miller. Tomas Tatar giving chase. He will clear it. Going to be taken by the Rangers in their front line. Devils intercept again. Taken by John Marino. He'll harmlessly dump it into the zone. Jacob Truba will give chase. Tomas Tatar with it. Taken back over towards Vladimir Tarasenko. Intercepted by Jacob Truba. Still with numbers. Still chasing. Jukes one defender. Jukes two. Still in the zone. Near side. Dumps it in towards the zone. Devils try to give chase. Graves tries to grab it. Can't control it. Taken back by the Rangers. Now it's taken by Andre Palat. And it's intercepted by Jack Hughes. 2-on-1 now. Jack Hughes 3-on-1 to get back and scores on the one-timer by Eric Holla. And that may as well have been the dagger in their throats. The New York Rangers are now down 3-0 on a one-timer on a 3-on-1 by Eric Holla, the former Boston Bruin and Vegas Golden Knight and Carolina Hurricane and Minnesota Wild member. Let's get a live look at 5 Points Vids right about now.
Emotional, damn it!
Yeah. Your Rangers are laying an egg, brother. They are laying an egg. I will let you sit in your misery while I shitpost. Dead air can taunt you. New Jersey Devils will probably be playing the Carolina Hurricanes later tonight and on Wednesday. The New York Rangers, with a bunch of expectations and all-in push, The Rangers fans are starting to leave, and the Devils fans are saying goodbye, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adios, amigos, vaya con Dios, have a good night. Always remember to spay and neuter your pets and tip your bartenders and waitresses. This be dead. Rangers win the face-off. Now they're just panicking. Trickles towards the end of the boards. Dougie Hamilton's going to try and take it. Now they just dump it. And no icing because, once again, it stays right between the Rangers zone. There's a lot of emotional damage tonight. Patrick Kane, near side, dumps it in towards the boards. 5 minutes and counting. Jonas Siegenthaler dumped in the boards. Michael McLeod tries to take it over to Dougie Hamilton. Hamilton will get it out to Yegor Sharangovich, who dumps in the zone, and the Rangers have to recover. Nico Mikkola whiffs on the shot, but now will just skate with it. Near side, and now it's intercepted by the Devils. And now taken by Jesper Bratt. Bratt on the breakaway backhander, saved by Shesty. And Mikkola's going to try and corral it in his own bun. Intercepted by the Devils, but the Rangers will get it back. Now they're just getting desperate. Braden Schneider dumps it in the zone now. Akira Schmidt's just going to play it off to Ryan Graves. Graves waiting near side. He'll dump it in. And let the game play. Keandre Miller dumps it in the zone. That'll be an icing. It will be an icing. And this is all of New York right about now.
This is unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I think I have something that works really well for this situation.
You maniacs! You blew it up! Oh, damn you! God damn you all to hell!
The Statue of Liberty has now fallen. Both New York teams will be out of the playoffs, and soon the Knicks will probably be out of the playoffs because they will lose to the Miami Heat. A miserable 5 is a good 5. He is so miserable, and I feel so, so bad for him. Do you know that? Oh, baby. It is a hot mess of hot mess. You have any words for us, 5? Or are you just going to stew like a slow-cooked roast? That's about what I thought. We'll go over some super chats in the meantime, and I bet there are a lot of good ones here. Oh, baby. Goose Goose, have either of you been to the Field of Dreams in Dyersville, Iowa? I have not. I hear it's a great time, though, and a great experience. Beast of Metal 1989 for 10 bones, Colorado. I see the blood spilling out from the core. Dig my grave of opportunity. Time sucks us all, a scar-filled test of who we are. Dig my grave of opportunity. Axiom Clickbait Sports needs to start doing hockey and not just be football. Dude, I'd love to talk hockey. Problem is, like, Brandon doesn't really follow hockey. Tom knows as much hockey as he does basketball. Let's be completely honest with you. And he kind of follows basketball. He just knows black puck, go, move around. And then Scooter just follows the Lightning when they're good. So, I couldn't tell you. Red Rhino 49, Salt, Justin Ziegler, Salt Level Industrial. Dr. Shallow for $7 Canadian, 6 salt shakers. Maftron 5000 with the salt. New Jersey Devils have responded to us again. Hey guys, oh my God, the kitchen is on fire. Who let 5 cook? He let him cook. And the salt is unbelievably real. We get a live reaction from Madison Square Garden right now. And Akira Schmid will hold up on an easy rebound, and it'll be a face-off in the Canadian zone. Cancun on 3, boys. Death Sive 0-0. Derp. Derpity derp derp derp. Derp derp derpity derp. Jerry Mejias, the Devils are playing Das Vidanya for a bread man and a certain Igor Shesterkin. Paul Noto Francesco, no bartender or waitress, so I'll tip my favorite-ish posters. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate you. Face-off going to be to the left-hand side of Akira Schmid. Nico Hischier against Zibanejad. Rangers will win the draw. Taken back to the point. Patrick Kane with it now. Tries to get it back over towards Artemi Panarin. tries to scramble, still moving, back to Kane to the point, over to Fox. Fox back in the one-timer by Zibanejad, blocked off, still on the point, back over to Kreider. Panarin behind his own net, still waiting for it, goes over towards Tarasenko. Back to Fox, back to Panarin. Panarin dumps it back in the zone, back over towards Tarasenko. Tarasenko back to Kane. Kane back to Tarasenko, still waiting. Tries to get it over to Zibanejad, blocked off, and it's going to be taken back by a jumping Artemi Panarin. Dump back in, and now it's a break. It's going to be for the Devils, and it's going to be an empty net goal, but it will be no icing. Jesper Bratt has it. Backhands, easy goal for Jesper Bratt on the harmless dump. No icing call. And you can officially kill the New York Rangers. The king is dead. 1994 lives on, and they will be screaming Potvin sucks until the end of time, even though he's been retired for over 30 years. It is now 4-0 with 3:19 left in the third, and New Jersey will be winning their first playoff series, I believe, since 2012, if I'm not mistaken. I'll probably have to double check that, but I know the last time they made the playoffs, they were knocked out pretty quickly. They were dispatched by the Lightning. But the New Jersey Devils, this is a big move for their rebuild, and a healthy 5 is a beautiful 5. Alvy Richmond, so Toronto's playoff series drought end, and so does New Jersey's. The world feels upside down right now, like the simulation has been broken. The simulation was broken in 2016, brother. Goose Goose Mea Culpa chanted from older brother in Newark. The Rangers are at fault. The Devils dragging older brother to hell while the bald man drowns in salt. And now it's going to be dumped in for an icing call with 2:58 left in the third. Papusa Monkey 5, I hope you have a good one tomorrow because today sucks, and barring the Devils absolutely collapsing, I don't think today's going to improve. And there's going to be a lot of salt. Oh, dude, there is so much salt in the chat. There 140 people are here to watch a miserable bald man with his bench warmer brew turned around because it does not want to be shamed by the horrible performance of the New York Rangers, who win the face-off, a one-timer by Nico Mikkola, shot blocked by Palat. Jack Hughes is going to grab it and just harmlessly dump it in. Braden Schneider has to run back and grab it. There's a lot of fight. C3R90, yes, let me taste your tears, 5. Your tears are so yummy and sweet. Oh, the tears of unfathomable sadness. Yummy. Oh, someone screenshot this on Twitter. Dude, you can screenshot the shit out of this. Still rolling with it. The clock ticks down. 2:25 left in the third, and the New Jersey Devils are just teabagging the New York Rangers like it's Blood Gulch in Halo, and they've just won the series. Balls to the wall. It is just like they are iron horsing them, and the New York Rangers are the one having their head rammed in the drywall. Capo Caco tries to take it, flicks it backhand over to Philip Hedl, and there's a big shot blocked off. Hedl grabs his own rebound, moves back to the point over to Keandre Miller. Most of the Rangers fans have already left because they want to beat traffic. Shot by Lafreniere, save. Devils dish it out and dig it out, and the Rangers will have to regroup at their own ice. Line change, 1:47 left, and I think the Rangers know their time is nigh. Keandre Miller, back to the point near side, tries to dump it in. It's going to be taken. Big run by Jimmy Vesey, can't get there in time. Still a scrum for it beneath the near boards. No, it's near side now. Back over to Yegor Sharangovich, back over to John Marino. Marino's going to try and keep it in the zone. Rangers trying to fight for it. It's going to be taken back over. Still scrumming for it behind the net. It's going to be taken by Tyler Mott. Back over to Keandre Miller. Quick shot off, blocked off by Sharangovich. Back over to Darkley Goodrow. Goodrow at the point. One-timer by Jacob Trouba. And it's a one-time shot by Tyler Mott, saved by a certain Akira Schmid. And the Rangers are stunned, speechless. Their fans are stunned, speechless. Akira Schmid has been the bane of life itself, and he is running away with his starting job. The New Jersey Devils are living proof of it. The New York Rangers have a demon who will haunt their nightmares, and his name is Akira Schmid. And it's another save by Akira Schmid. Would you look at that? I know you were kind of happy about them pulling Vitek Vanacek for Akira Schmid, but I'd say
No,
that was
it
the big
wasn't.
changing. Well,
That
I
was-
mean, you were
that
saying
was
it's
the
like,
whole momentum shift.
of course. I know you're saying like, oh, we could beat Akira Schmid. We could beat Akira Schmid. We beat Vanacek. We could beat Akira Schmid. But I did not expect them to just like die like this, though. Ah. Point of view, you're a Rangers fan. It's just you fucking pissed. Face off to the right of Akira Schmid. Devils win and clear the zone. They try and fish it out back to Jimmy Vesey. Never mind, they keep it in the zone. Devils will recover. They'll pass it back to Siegenthaler, far side. 1 minute remaining in the New York Rangers season, which has been a very bitter disappointment considering how much they paid to get in an all-in push. You bring in Tarasenko, you bring in Patrick Kane, you trade your first-round pick, you trade a lot of futures, and you go nowhere. So the question is, where do you go from here? What do you do? Because something is not working for the Rangers. They were expecting a big run after their surprisingly deep run last year, and they just pretty much get Penguin like they did the Penguins last year. Devils will dump it in the zone, clear the zone again, back over to Braden Schneider, over to Nico Mikkola. Mikkola still waits, shoots, it's going to go high off the glass. And it's going to be dumped 7 seconds left. The New York Rangers can't even get a pity goal. Akira Schmid shuts the door like a Venus flytrap towards an unsuspecting vermin victim, and they will be slowly digested for the next 30 days before it begins its feast on the next meal. The New Jersey Devils are advancing to the second round of the NHL playoffs for the first time in about a decade. And it's the second Game 7 shutout for Akira in Devils history. And he's in good company because a Game 7 shutout was the 2003 Stanley Cup Final by Martin Brodeur. 5. Do you have any parting words for the team that just laid an egg when it mattered the most? Yeah, it looks like you're trying to suck some dick, which sounds about right for the New Jersey Devils and the New York Rangers. By the way, yeah, you are a miserable fuck right now, man. You are so fucking miserable. Here comes the handshake line. What lies for the future of Gerard Gallant? Do you think this is his last game he coaches as a Ranger? You're just giving me the silent treatment, you fucking bitch? Really?
Gallant's fired. The Devils were better.
They were the much better team, let's be honest.
The roster was not good for the Rangers.
They lack
started
defense. The problem
Two
is they
games
came
well.
flat. They were flat.
Yeah. Yeah. The Devils were just a better team. Pure and simple. The Rangers did not deserve to advance over this team. They absolutely laid an egg. They got beat 4-0 in a must-win, obviously all or nothing push, and I'm salty as fuck.
Why don't we close out these super chats so I can just
Will
go
do. I will pump them out like you getting
smoke
your
some
ass
weed
fucked
or
by your New York
something.
Rangers like it
Yeah.
always is. Kevin Wong, 4K bald vision, salt level, industrial disaster. And for that honor, you know what? That sounds about like 5, right? And the New Jersey Devils respond to us again. So you have to acknowledge that we own the Statue of Liberty now, right? Do they?
Maybe they'll light the Statue of Liberty in Devil's colors now.
Ooh,
As
maybe
a-
they could. I mean, they did it in
Yeah.
the CN Towers.
Yeah.
Mathtron 5000 for $150 with a salt shaker. Mr. Flibble V2 for $149 with a salt shaker. Dr. Shallow for $13.99 Canadian. L's in the chat for 5 points vids. Get those L's up in there, kids. Kevin Wong for $450. Salt shaker. Beast of Metal for the New York Rangers in their new elimination. The whites of their eyes are flush with devil's blood. It was all too visceral to deceive, to lay to waste our own. Nothing can save us. The pestilence will deliver us to our end. John Wozniak for $19.94. Well done, sir. Well done on that dono. 1940. Oh, sorry. 1994. Sorry, the Rangers are going to join the Islanders on the course at Garden City Country Club tomorrow. John Morris for 5 played the Seinfeld Devil clip tree. I do not know that. I'll have to bring that up. Gerardo Nunez watching New York and Boston fans be salty as fuck within days is just lovely. Well, they'll have the same tea times. You know how this is. They're gonna plan they're gonna go to Cancun, Cabo, Vegas, do the whole 9 yards. Well, the New Jersey Devils will advance with their young and hungry youth. Mathtron 5000 for 2. Game over. Unio Rudy for 5. First Game 7 win for Lindy Ruff. I did not realize that shit. Only the Rangers. Gallant needs to go. This team needs a serious overhaul. Soft like baby shit. Unserious franchise. Beast of Metal 1989 for Boston. Great majesty of weakness. Great bringer of self-shame. The days of twisted sorrow. They'll haunt you till your grave. And Justin Siegler, live footage of a Rangers fan. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Beast of Metal 1989, bonus content for winners. Toronto, a generation on the edge. Yeah, been down a winding road. Now East Side, new era's pride. Determination always wins. Yeah, strength of mind. Yeah. New Jersey Devils, thank you for calling us the better team. I'll admit, you're the better shit poster. It was fun watching this. See you next season. We may do the finals, you never know. And Beast of Metal 1989, all other winners, it's over and over in time. This war for the ages has only begun. Mr. 5 Points, your team has had a very... Oh, I did not realize Jeremy Hias must have snuck it in at the last moment, kind of like James Harden with that buzzer beater. The Rangers will make it back to the conference finals next year. We'll see. They have a lot of work to do. They have some holes to fill. They need to overhaul a few things.
Some help on the blue line, and they don't have really much in the draft, so...
They might have to trade Lafreniere, Kako. That's the only way you probably get it.
Yeah, you got to keep them. But it's disturbing when the Devils got Jack Hughes as the #1 overall and we got Lafreniere. It's not the same, you know. It's not the same.
Beast of Metal 1989 announcement. This may be the last time I show up with this profile pic. I'm kind of feeling the album art for The Wretched, The Ruinous. And I'll put up that profile pic for the big. I always remember that skeletal helmet, and it shows the fear and the wonder.
I like the Molly Hatchet. The Molly Hatchet.
With the horseman. Oh, dude, I actually have a painting. Oh, I have a painting of that actually. I found it at a yard sale for $3. It's sitting right over here. Yep. I thought I was like, oh shit, this is awesome. I got to redo the wood a little bit, but I got it for like $3. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. I'm gonna grab it. I forget too. I know it's like it's like an American fantasy artist. I think I forget his name though.
Somebody famous.
Yeah. Because I know like he did all the artwork. I think.
You can't win them all, and apparently the Rangers can't win 4 out of 7. So
well, I mean, you won it last year, but unfortunately, it was not your year. Well,
no.
This has been the end of our marathon streaming session. We will probably do Dumpster Fire tomorrow night, and there will be probably more salt and rambling about the draft. But this has been 5 Points, the salty bastard, and some fat fuck that you're not really here for. You're here for this guy right here in the salt, and you have made it to the end of this stream.
Oh, Hooli Coach.